Hello and welcome to Malevolence. Last time, the party tried to convince Izramelkun to leave, which ended not so great. They turned invisible and buggered off. The party instead, after that, decided to finally investigate the basement some more, where they found it to be what looked like a book repair shop, where they picked up a few scrolls and little treats and doodads. They found a secret door that led into the rest of the sort of downstairs dungeon, where they encountered some creepy, crawly hands on the floor, which weren't really that scary or tough to deal with. They continued forward and came into what looks like some kind of laboratory, where a odd, green-looking kind of bugman creature awaits them. And the last thing it asked was, welcome. Are you ready to cast aside the limitations of flesh and begin your new lives?
Hairdryer chair.
Can we get back to you on that?
It's sort of just, from what you could tell, it doesn't have eyes, but its head just sort of stares up at you.
Yes, you know what? We're going to take a 5-minute recess and we'll get back to you on that. Phoebe starts backing up.
This thing starts to flap its wings and it rises through the air and sort of just leaps up here. With a sort of loud thud on the ground. It's like it sounds heavier than it looks. I understand. You're scared, of course you would be, but I assure you the process is quite safe.
Phoebe.
Dirge.
Phoebe looks at Garrick and starts making, cut across the neck motions, absolutely not, absolutely not.
I can't see what's going on.
We have to leave now.
What exactly does that process entail?
Well, it's quite simple. You see, I simply just remove your brain, place it in one of my cylinders, and you'll be left in nirvana forevermore.
Ruckus looks around for a
We would like to politely decline.
That is a shame.
Ruckus is just backing directly into Dirge to push Dirge out of the door. To push Dirge through the door.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting.
Okay. You know, we'll get back to you on that.
Have a lovely night.
Farewell.
Starts scooting everyone out.
Ruckus closes the door.
They lift their hand like they're about to say something else, but it's lost behind the closing
No,
of the door.
it's good.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Upstairs.
How long do we watch this door? Oh, before we,
Ruckus.
I guess that's
Ruckus.
that. He was alright.
Phoebe motions erratically, come on.
Ruckus is that was...
What was that?
I don't know.
Shh. Come on.
Ruckus looks up. Just
You look up.
Hold on. Did he see a cylinder in there? Because he looked around very briefly, what do you mean cylinder?
Is that what these are?
You got a little bit of a look. The word brain cylinders sounds a little familiar because the brain that's in that clock is in a very cylinder kind of shape.
Yeah, that's okay. Yep.
But the last piece is in there.
100% absolutely is. Ruckus looks up at the ceiling and is like, well...
We could try to steal it, but he'd probably see us.
What do you think the chances are he'll just give it to us?
I doubt it sincerely, considering the circumstances of where we are and where that
mean-
thing is and what
I
it
mean,
was
it-
implying.
Yeah, it wasn't hostile. But is it reasonable? That's the question.
Absolute. Of course, it's not reasonable. It wants to take our heads out. A jar?
is-
Really?
It's in a cylinder. Uh,
It's a jar. Let's be real.
I mean, it's a clock. It points to Phoebe.
And I don't want to leave them.
He didn't feel strongly enough about it to pursue us, so... I guess we can just keep looking.
Phoebe is going to do a perception check to see if that thing's like doing anything suspicious fishy.
How so? Because you can't really see it. It's behind the door.
I don't know. Does it sound like it's gonna like break out or anything? Like, is
I
it
don't
like
think it's
getting?
doing anything.
Ruckus, from
Get
where you're
Nancy
standing,
or-
it's just dead silence.
Did it make any noise when it flew? Like, it was a big bug. Was it loud?
Yeah.
Okay. So he'd hear it if it was flying in there. So it probably just went back to whatever it was doing.
Oh, and whatever's
What?
down here is probably the secret to what's going on with you. And yeah.
There is another door. Point, point.
I don't want to open that door.
Oh. Well, what do you
we're
want to
gonna.
I don't want to.
Excuse me.
do? What do you want to do then?
I think-
Gosh.
If it's up to Phoebus, we leave. Ruckus puts his hands on Phoebus' shoulders and just scoots him up the hallway.
Yes, but if everything in this in this section of the basement is hostile like that, I don't.
It wasn't really
particularly want to-
hostile. It was more like a weird and light sort, I think.
Yes, but considering the circumstances, I have.
The crab was hostile. Ruckus kicks open the door.
He probably has stuff we need in there, though.
You try to kick open the door, it doesn't kick open.
Oh, what a
Ruckus-
shame! Terrible news!
Ah!
Oh dear!
Is it locked?
Oh, horrible!
Yeah,
Oh,
might
so
be locked.
sad.
Oh, okay, I have the key.
You pull out the key and you use the key.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear a chunk, the door is now unlocked.
Oh,
Okay,
Hey,
you can open
door's
it now,
open.
Ruckus.
yeah, Phoebe, we had the key.
Ruckus pushes the door open.
You push the door open.
There's another one in there.
So, like I was saying, no, hold on. This room is oddly
So
shaped.
about
It
your
will take
brain.
me a minute to reveal. So,
Take your minute.
Oh.
Push it open. So about those brains.
Oh god, I'm so anxious. This basement is full of boogity boogities.
yeah, it is the basement.
Boogity basement.
Yeah, well, my basement's not full of boogity boogities.
That you know of.
I know very well that there are no boogity boogities in there.
Bark!
Bark,
I
bark.
know, I'm sorry. That's where they keep the hounds.
Okay,
I am
that
the
should
hounds.
reveal this room.
Alright, I'm gonna. Brains. Crab!
Ah. Oh, shit.
Ah!
Uh-oh!
A lot of stuff. Okay. Is it...
Ruckus sees a crab from across the room and is like, aha, okay.
Yeah, it's like a big statue.
Numbers.
Oh, what have you
Statue
done?
crab.
We found a crab.
Not another one.
I mean, it's not real. It's an artist's rendition of a crab.
Fake crab.
Of all the
I guess
things in
has
the
his
world to create
torch out.
art of, they made a crab.
Oh,
Well,
look,
there's
look.
nothing wrong with crabs inherently.
There are now.
That thing wasn't. That was like a space crab. I assume.
This looks like a place to not step on.
Mm.
Books.
Ruckus investigates the. Hold on. corpse.
Oh,
Yeah, Yehudi over here. Who do you guess that is?
oh, there's a corpse?
Yeah.
Books forgotten. Only
Okay,
corpse.
so a few things. Ruckus, you...
Oh no.
We got a lot of dividing up going on. So you're investigating this,
Okay.
like, stone green thing in the center of the
N-
room?
He was, and then he got distracted by a corpse.
Okay. Do you want to investigate the corpse instead?
Yeah. He was going to investigate this, but then was like, corpse.
They're just walking over here to also investigate corpse.
Okay.
Oh, look.
You walk over to investigate corpse. And let's see what you find.
Am I crazy? Or is it missing a hand?
That's what Ruckus was looking for. Ruckus was very specifically like, does this corpse have its hands? It does seem to have both of its hands, though.
So let's see. Yeah,
At
the
least
first
in the
thing you do
picture,
when you look
but-
at the skeleton, you do notice its left hand is missing.
But
But you also find a variety of goodies that I have to reveal. So give me a hot second.
Goodies.
If I can. Holy heck, where's there? Okay, hold on. Losing my notes. Oh my god. Okay, so you find quite a few things. The first thing you find of note is under its right arm, you find what looks like to be some kind of like little telescope-looking thing.
Scope.
Be careful if you touch it.
what do you think it's gonna do other than come to life? Ruckus does like, that's not the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, and like that didn't happen already once.
We know he's in the house somewhere. It's more likely he's down here.
Who's he? Oh,
I
right.
don't know.
Dirge sees a frame over there.
You see a
Wow.
frame over there. Also with this body, you find the following things. There's a lot of stuff going on with this desk, Ruckus, as you search it. You find some sort of scope-looking thing. You also find a +1 chain shirt, a wand of spiritual weapon, a broken wand of soothe at 2nd level, a +1 striking dagger, a scroll of internal insurrection, and a ventriloquist's ring.
Oh, God. It's
Wow.
full of Ruckus. Arm full of things, spreads them on the desk.
Dirge, as
Phoebe
you
is
come up
going
here,
to-
Dirge, as you come up here by the crab statue, the crab altar, whatever this thing is, it's very apparent that not only are there brain cylinders here, but there are 3, and they're all full.
Are 2 of them smaller than the other one?
2 of them are
Oh.
smaller than the other one.
How well preserved did they look?
They look pretty good, all things
Awesome.
considered.
Anything interactable?
Yeah, you try to see if there's any sort of, like with the brain clock above, if there's any slots for any things, but nope. It's what you see is what you get.
Ah. Brain
Phoebe is-
homage.
Scared and suspicious. He's gonna take a look around. He's just gonna like perceive and see if there are any threats. Not great.
These are the most secret books of all. Anyways, Dirge wanted to inspect the skeleton to find out what killed it.
Let's see. Okay, give me a... Okay, we'll do that and then we'll resolve Phoebe's thing. Give me a medicine check. To investigate the
Dirge.
corpse.
Dirge. Medican.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, you're not sure. You don't think it was the fact that the skeleton lost its hand, but there's nothing apparently obvious that sticks out to you either. So you're not really sure.
Will Ruckus try? Yeah, sure.
And
Ruckus will push him
Oh,
at us, but
no.
Ruckus does worse.
10, yeah, from nothing especially stands out to you. Phoebe, you're looking around, you're awfully spooked and, you know, having a bad Phoebe time, when suddenly you hear a whisper from behind you. You have what I need.
Ah.
There he is!
Ah.
Fuck!
Roll initiative.
Oh shit, right there. What? Who is this man?
A vampire.
Oh, fuck.
It's a Dracula.
Initiatados.
Well, fellas, we walked in on the final boss.
Oh. Maybe.
Oops.
Maybe.
Oh.
Like, this character sheet. Wasn't ready for this. I'm kind of ready for this.
I can play with it.
Does what he's wearing look like this corpse here?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I had the character art.
You did, thank you.
You did? Ah.
Yeah,
Secrets.
He's
I had
Dracula.
secrets.
He might be some sort of Dracula.
Well, I mean, this is his body. He's a ghost.
Dracula.
Ghosts all the way down. Ghosts all the way down.
No, he's a Dracula.
It's definitely a Dracula. Dracula.
You know, like the species of Dracula.
The ghost Dracula, don't you know? Okay, well, he gets to go first because he got a 36 on his
Oh,
initiative.
good.
Good.
Good for him. Love that for him.
I don't.
Let me just click something real quick. Uh-huh. Okay, Phoebe, you need to give me a will save.
Oh, I'm bad at those. I'm bad at those. Be nice to me.
That is unfortunate. That's a critical failure by one.
Oh,
Ah!
So, you feel this thing's hand sort of go into you, and soon its body just phases into yours. You, my friend, are possessed, and I have control of your
Oh.
character.
God damn.
Oh, fuck me.
Well,
That's fun.
You all turn around and see Phoebe get just immediately possessed. His body contorts and wriggles around as like a new host takes over. He lets out a cocky laugh, and then he's going to lash out with his arm here at Garrick. And
you're right, Phoebe. He wanted your body.
I would retort where my mouth got under control.
if it'll, holy heck, if it'll let me. 36. That is a crit. Garrick takes 44 damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dirge's turn.
Oh no, he took Phoebe's body. Can Dirge help Dirge somehow? I don't know, man. Religion check. How do I stop this?
Sure.
I don't know. Is that the right check or
I
cultism?
will double check because
One of
it
the
is a
two.
ghost, so I'm going to assume it's religion. Yeah.
I would assume an exorcism is also occultism, so it could go either way.
Let me get rid of all this. I don't even need this now. Is that? Yeah, just give me a Christ. Give me a religion check. 14. Yeah, you're not exactly sure with this
I'm going
kind
to
of
re-roll
ghost.
that.
Okay.
I want to re-roll that. This. I don't wanna. I'm gonna take down a hero point.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely better.
Ooh.
So let's see, you're trying to sort
Yes.
of...
Give me all of the knowledge of how do we make it stop possessing Phoebe?
How to make it stop possessing Phoebe. Let's see.
Even Keen doesn't know.
I just have to double check. There's a lot of very text-heavy things involving this character specifically. Yeah, so trying to sort of unpossess a ghost or a ghost from someone is very difficult. You have to really give them a reason to want to leave. Or you just have to kill whoever they're possessing, which that's definitely not, an option. So you need to, think of a reason why ISF might want to leave Phoebe's body.
Threaten these?
Oh, you can try to.
Dirge will... Oh, well, Dirge will relay that information to Ruckus and suggest threatening, though. It's like, Ruckus, it wants Phoebe's body. We gotta make it want something else more than that. Maybe try wrecking some stuff. I'm gonna heal Garrick.
Ruckus looks at the brains and is like, I can wreck some stuff.
Yeah. So, let's see, what am I gonna heal Garrick with? 40 he lost this time?
You lost 44.
44. I'm gonna use a 3rd level beam heal. So, what is that? Plus 24 on that?
Okay, so that's 18 and then 24. Nice. Oleander's turn. You're behind this little partition when all hell breaks loose.
Oh, she is.
You got a possession, boys!
Let me double
Really,
check
it was only a matter of time.
So I need to see if he can still do his own things, or if I just control Phoebe, so feel free to do whatever. I'm just gonna double check out this exact spell.
It
I
would be
would've
more interesting if we just did Phoebe stuff.
I would assume that it would be like you get a chance to exist for a second. That would... Don't look at me.
Look up the
I don't play Pathfinder!
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
There's been a bunch of possum pictures. There's an opossum on our deck, and it's just hanging out by the bar.
I want to see. I love possums. They're so dumb.
Possums. By the way, Garrick can have 3 more hit points for communal healing.
Oh
Okay.
wait, would he also get the healer's halo because Phoebe can't control that?
Yes. How many more does he get from that?
It's a D6.
Okay, roll a d6.
Can I save the possum picture, please?
Oleander desperately tries to pick up a possum. Oh,
He's just hanging on our deck.
69 now.
Oh,
Nice.
wow,
By the
creature.
bar.
baby!
Aw. Little possum.
I love
Break-
possums.
Break the tension of the scene with Possum.
Mhm.
Listen,
Right, no,
possums are very important.
they are very, very important. They're
Well.
just running around on the deck.
Oh, there it goes.
The
We,
tension breaker is needed. I am so scared right now.
Listen, it'll be fine.
Just look at these possums and
When we still had dogs and lived in Detroit, like fucking
Yeah.
years ago, there were possums that lived in our garage, and they would sometimes walk around to the front of our house and just like stand in front of the front door that was like see-through and stare into our house while our dogs lost their fucking minds on the other side of the door.
All right. First
So-
off, so we're supposed to try to yell at the ghost to make it go away, right?
You have to either beat Phoebe to submission so that ISF just wants to like get out, or like give him a reason, like you have to convince him to leave. But right now he seems very content with his new boulder.
Dirge said not so subtly that we should try attacking these brains to see if he cares about them.
I bet he does.
Yeah. Ruckus is gonna fuck them up. It'll be fine. It'll be funny.
Yeah. I think throw back the curtain and scream at him to get out of her dad.
Gonna do like an intimidation check?
Yeah, because I got that intimidating glare.
You do. I think
I
it's like what
do.
against their will DC?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a intimidation check.
And it does it demoralize, but it does it without having to do that. So yeah, throw it aside. She's gonna try.
Mhm.
Like, get out of my dad! I knew that's what you wanted, you sick bastard!
Oops.
30. That is a success, actually. It does beat the will DC. This thing is like just marveling at its new body, and then is indeed a little spooked that you came out of nowhere like that. Phoebe is now frightened. 1. I should probably pull up Phoebe's character because I have to control this now.
Yeah, have fun.
I will.
Have fun playing my guy.
Yeah. You critically failed, so I don't think you get another chance to save until the spell ends, which might be the whole combat. I'm really sorry. I'll have to double check how that works, but I don't think you get another one because you failed so bad. Let's see. Yeah, I'll figure that out exactly. Okay. I mean, you have 2 more actions because you just used Intimidating Glare.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see something. And we're gonna like try to break these things, right?
that was sort
I
of
think
your
that's
plan,
something we
yeah.
can do.
Is that something? Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna fly up over here and throw a dagger at one of the brains. If that's okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna come up there and throw a dagger at the brain cylinders.
The closest brain, yes.
Okay. Ooh, 32. Okay, let me look up the stats for these things.
The whole time yelling, "Get out of my dad! And quit trying to kill my maybe stepdad!"
Yeah, so your dagger definitely hits. And it is a crit, actually. So, okay, I should double all that damage. Hugga-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I need to make a note. So these things don't have clickable tokens for me to do their stats, so let's make a little note on the side. Let's
Sometimes
see, is
Braincraft
sneak
doesn't have any physical tokens.
because it's part of the map. It's not I can't move these. Is sneak attack double on a crit? I always forget if it is or isn't. I think
Can you
it's,
sneak
yeah.
attack a brain that is stagnant and not a person?
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, it is.
yeah, you can definitely. It doesn't say you can't. Therefore.
Huh.
Okay, so you deal.
I think it has to be aware to not be sneak attack.
I guess so.
Okay, so hold on. Dun, dun. Mm-hmm. Okay, that will work. Alright, yeah, you throw your dagger. Do you want to throw another one?
Is it still? It's not broken.
It's not broken, no. Definitely did some damage, though.
You know what? So that she can jump out again, she's gonna hide in Ruckus's coat.
Okay.
That's my third thing. Coat hide.
Okay, let me check one thing real quick.
Did you roll for Garrick? Is he on the initiative?
Oh,
He is not. Let me throw him on. I was distracted by all this fucking bullshit. Oh my god, it's a big scary ghost. 22. We'll see he goes... I'll just have him go after Oleander, and then the turn order will be normal. Let me check how the hide rules work, because it might super matter in this case. Okay, got it. Okay. So, Garrick's turn. So yeah, he sees his cute new boyfriend get possessed by this ghost guy that he just hates a fucking lot.
Jeez. That's rough, buddy.
And
I'm so sorry, King.
making an executive decision, he sees Phoebe's shocked look as a dagger flies into this front little brain cylinder. And knowing what he has to do, or like what he feels he has to do, he's going to attack Phoebe. And he's gonna try to go... gonna try to go all out. Let me see. Let me double check how
Oh
this
my
works.
god. Bye, Phoebe.
He is going to...
It's nice kissing him like 4 times. Godspeed, gents.
He's going to power attack against you, Phoebe.
Ugh.
Does that hit you? Oh, it doesn't. He misses, actually.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I don't think so.
Yeah, your AC's 19. He slashes at you. He's going to try again. That hits. Alright, Phoebe takes 12 damage from that. And let's see, he's being irrational. Third attack. 20. Okay, that hits, and he deals 17. Okay. It is now possessed Phoebe's turn. So, getting slashed and seeing the brains getting attacked, Iosif Zarwin did not plan for this. So he wrenches himself from
your brain.
Phoebe's body and just oozes out of his eyes and his mouth and his ghostly energy and comes out, leaving Phoebe feeling like shit. And he is going to, let's see. He doesn't see Oleander. He knows that, like, that little thing is somewhere, because he saw it throw the dagger, but where did it go? But he sees this blue guy over here.
Yeah.
It's
It's me, thrower of daggers.
And he is going to... Let me check something.
Man,
Ruckus,
I guess
historical
his
thrower
turn up
of
to what
daggers.
his turn is.
Oh boy, I gotta go over this document, because there's a lot of info. Okay, hubba-da-bubba-da-ba.
Ruckus, thrower of daggers.
Historically, Ruckus does throw daggers. It's true.
Ruckus has fewer daggers than Dirge does at this point in time.
How? How did that happen?
Dirge has like 5 void
Oh yeah,
blasts.
Dirge picked up all of the daggers.
She's got a little collection going. She's gonna sell them at the local farmer's market.
Dirge is a bird.
You want to like cook food in style? You got you a dagger.
These
Chop onions with them.
these knives never dull.
Yeah.
Dirge does infomercial style cutting of sponge with fancy space daggers.
Okay. Ruckus, he's gonna cast a spell on you. I need you to make me a will save.
Oh. That's a save Ruckus can do. Has never succeeded at, but can do. Oh god, is it? That's a bad number. I clicked a button. Go ahead.
Okay. You do fail.
Yeah.
So, he's going to cast Command on you. He simply shouts,
Oh.
"Stop," and reaches his
Oh.
hand out towards you to give you a command.
Hold on.
Do you have a thing to resist the thing?
He might. This might be the first time it's come up. I have to read this. I'll do save increases to expert. Oh god, I haven't been paying attention. I didn't read that correctly at all. Whatever. You fail, but don't critically fail a will save against an effect that would give you the controlled condition. You can attempt a second save against the effect at the start of your next turn. On a successful second save, the controlled condition ends, though any other effects remain as normal. Failing the second save doesn't allow you to attempt a third save. Okay.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind when we get to your turn.
Yep.
And that technically eats up Phoebe's turn, but Phoebe, you'll be back in it once we get back to you. I'm sorry, Phoebe, you're too hot, so we had to steal your body. You knew this was coming.
Yeah?
Yahoo!
Yahoo. Okay, Ruckus. Yeah, give me that second will save.
Okay.
To see if you can resist these controlled effects.
God, I'm getting lost. His will save still isn't great, but you know what? It's whatever. Let's go.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna.
So you
eat a hero
do
point.
fail.
Stop!
Since you only just... Do you have a thing?
No. We're
Since
eating a
you
hero
just
point. We're
failed,
gonna try it again.
You only have to be stopped for the first action of your turn. Your other two actions, the spell kind of wears off and you can function as normal.
Oh. So you just lose a single. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
That's okay. Alright.
So you got two actions
Fine.
left to do whatever.
Got 2 actions left. Yeah, no, he like. But I guess essentially he just like hesitates for a second and is like,
Yeah, then you're able to snap out of it.
Hold on, I'm thinking how hard he wants to go on this, because he was originally just gonna threaten it and be like, hey, you have to pick between the brains or the body, but since he's out of the body, he's like, I don't think I actually care. What do we think? Should he still threaten the brains, or should he fight the ghost?
I mean,
God, I don't know.
either or. Up to Ruckus. What would Ruckus do?
I mean, we could create a hostage situation, and that could be funny. He's also closer to the brain. He is to the ghost. Those two are there. They're fine, I think. You know what? Maybe it's time to hostage and interrogate a ghost. Let's see how this goes. He's got enough turns, just enough, to... How tall is this?
It's like you can reach them. It's like the brains are at about chest height for you.
Oh, so this isn't difficult to climb upon, like, at all.
No. It's a little awkward because it's
cool.
full of brains, but you know.
Well, because it's like a crab, but that's fine.
Yeah.
He hops up just, like, enough to directly level his gun at a brain and is like, you stop!
Give me, give me a diplomacy or intimidation, whichever one you feel is better.
They're probably both bad. What? Do you have a number in intimidation? Why? Where's your diplomacy? What's that
Why?
look like? Oh, you've got it. Oh, God! Okay! Sure, let's roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation. It's usually against the wills DC. Hugga-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And what's that? Okay.
Ready?
You say those words, and suddenly the room almost feels like it gets a little darker. And then it starts to kind of shake a little bit. You will not get in the way. You will not get in the way! And he is going to cast a spell again. Oh boy, he's got tons of spells.
I would assume so.
He's gonna cast a really pretty nasty one.
That's fine. This
Give
guy
me-
seemed like he's coherent.
Give me a will save.
Okay. Ruckus has a good will save. That's not. Let's go. Like a butt.
Okay. This thing, he casts Phantasmal Killer.
Yeah.
You're going to take...
Oh, hold on.
Why does it not roll the thing for me?
Hold on. Hold on.
Do you
Hold
have
on.
the thing?
Maybe.
The spell's about to hit you and you're like, wait a minute.
First time save against spell +2 once per day. Oh, I guess it didn't. This would be the. Wait. Because he's got the sack of feathers that he didn't use the first time. I don't know if it's like per spell. Because I forgot I had it. Or would have activated for the first. For the stop thing. And with it, if we just use it this time, that would go up to a 26. I don't know how much of a difference that makes if a 27 didn't help the first time.
What are we thinking? What's the plan?
I want to leave.
Well, you know what? That's a little. That's a little easier said than done, Phoebe. Sorry, man.
I know.
Baby always wants to leave.
So we've got this.
Rightfully so.
Durgo.
Yeah, Durgo?
Help
I'm
help
Durgo.
me with this. You're Durgo. With the
Uh-huh.
sack of feathers. The sack of feathers, we have that. First save +2 once per day. Do you know if that's like per spell or just like it goes up once?
Oh.
Because I forgot it was there.
That's for a haunt effect. Is this
Oh, that's
considered
for a
haunt
haunt effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is a monster.
That's not a fun. Okay,
Yeah.
carry on then.
Okay. You're going to take
Yeah.
30 mental damage, and you are frightened 2, so that will go down by 1 each round.
Oh wait, it says spell or haunt. I'm sorry. It was gain a +1, +2.
So I've already
circumstance bonus.
I've already
I'm
rolled the
sorry.
damage. Adding +1 or 2 will not change the success rate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll just say now
Alright.
so you don't waste it, and then it's already
Oh,
did it.
okay. Oops. I read that wrong. I remember that wrong.
And then let's see.
Womp 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 womp.
He's going to point his left stump at you. Blood starts to
Oh.
form at the tip, and a new hand forms, and he just points it at you. Give me a
What did you
fortitude
do?
save.
Hold on, I'm still
no.
dealing with the first thing.
Okay. Do you know how to put
Give me a second.
the frightened
No, I
condition
got
on your
it.
character? You
I got
Okay.
it. I
Okay,
was
okay.
looking for it. Okay. Click button. Oof.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Ooh.
We're gonna.
Yeah, you guys are hero points. So.
we're not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen.
Okay,
Yeah,
that is better.
I'll accept whatever the result of that is.
Okay, you find yourself start to feel sick to your stomach. You gained the sickened 2 condition.
Ah,
You are clumsy 2. There's a few conditions you're gonna get slapped with, my guy.
okay. Ruckus
So,
deserves
sickened
this.
2 and clumsy 2, as you feel like your left hand has been chopped off by a hatchet of some kind, and boy does it fucking hurt. You also take 25 slashing damage.
Oh, that's exactly 0. Ruckus
Mm.
falls off the crab.
Yep, you fall off the crab. Bam, bam.
Ruckus, no!
was on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you're Oleander, you're in pocket. So we'll just put you up there.
Got a man on top of him. Sorry, small.
Okay, I can close out of Phoebe's character sheet because I don't need that right now. Yeah, so Garrick, taking this opportunity while ISF is distracted, is gonna get into the fucking fisticuffs with them.
1v1 the ghost.
Oy vey.
These aren't gonna be power attacks, because that takes extra actions. Well, maybe, hold on, let me double check how all that shit works. I think it's just an extra action, and that gives me 2 action. Okay, so yeah, here's what we'll do. He's gonna do a normal attack first. 28, that is a miss, unfortunately. He's gonna go for a power attack on his second one. 28 is a miss. And second attack, 30 is a hit. And he's gonna deal 17 nasty damage, nasty pokey damage to ISF Zarwin. Dirge's turn.
Garrick stabs a ghost.
Garrick, the brains, though, the brains. Dirge is like, oh, Ruckus, oh, Phoebe, ah! You, stop hurting them. And I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Warrior's Regret.
Oh.
So we're
Basic
gonna see what
saving
happens.
throw, 21 will DC. Ah, yes. The Warrior's Regret. Let's see how he does. He could fail. That is a crit, and he rolled a nat 20. So nothing
Well done.
happens. Yeah, it's a 38, and it's a nat 20.
You know
Man,
why do you
these
have to
monsters sure
tactically
like to
roll
crit.
well?
I don't mean to. It's just what happens.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to click
Oh,
something,
oops.
sorry.
Clicking buttons. Okay, well, you got an action left. You want to do anything else?
Dirge cries and runs over to beside Ruckus.
Okay, Oleander, so you're chilling in a pocket, and then you feel Ruckus's body thud onto the ground.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Oops.
Oh,
Well,
was
one,
it
she's gonna pop up out of nowhere again and scream at him some more. That's fun.
It is fun. Give me an intimidation check.
Because I intimidated Dad, but not him. Then, right?
No, Phoebe still doesn't have he doesn't have the frightened effect, so I don't know if that was on him or not.
Does
Yeah,
the frightened effect stay on him?
It does for a round, but like it's gone.
Ah.
You have to reapply it now.
Ah,
At least I'm pretty sure it only lasts a round. Let me see how often you can actually spook someone if there's like a limitation on that. Let's see. Demoralize. Regardless of your result, the target is temporarily immune to your attempts
yeah.
to demoralize for 10 minutes. So you can't just do it over
I
and
can't
over.
demoralize him.
So like
That's fine.
other people could demoralize. Like you can do it that way, but you can't do it over and over again.
But I can pop out and start wailing on these brains.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Wait, didn't Ruckus have that like other dagger in his pocket?
Ruckus has a bunch of shit in his pocket.
I know he
the
has
ones we
that
said were in here.
He has the kukri. There's Ruckus is full of weapons.
Ruckus is full of stuff, man. What are
he's-
you looking for?
You said we found a dagger in the room here.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's on
striking
the
dagger.
Yeah,
you
he
guys
did
spread
find
those
that.
out on the table. You didn't divvy them up though.
Yeah, he just dumped
So
them
they're
on the
all-
table to
so it's
be
all
like,
right
let's
he-
look at these things.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
all right here still. If you want to go pick it up.
If you want that, it's there.
And since it's so close, it wouldn't be, you can move and pick it up as part of one action. I'd allow that, and then you can go from there. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I was reading what striking does.
Yeah, it adds an extra. So I think a dagger is normally a d4, so do 2d4 instead. And then it's +1 to hit, so that's also
Yeah.
+1 to hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a bad upgrade.
Yeah, grab that off the table and stab these brains.
Okay.
I can just do a dagger roll and it would
Just
be
add a
+1 to hit
+1
and
then
add a
another
d4. Yeah,
then just make a macro for it later.
exactly. I'll do that when it's not my turn.
Okay, so 27
And
then another d4. Okay, so that's
maybe
7
28
plus
to hit
2 plus
and
8.
yeah.
Yeah. Let me go down to the brains. Did not get the brains set up ahead of time. I apologize.
You said the one that I hit before, it wasn't broken, right?
Are you hitting the one that Ruckus hit? The one that's like clearly taking damage? Or are you going after a different one?
Did Ruckus hit the same one that I hit?
Ruckus didn't hit anything. He was just being annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Sorry. Oleander is the one who hit it.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah,
one
I'm
who
gonna
hit
hit
it.
the
So
same
yeah,
one
you're
I
hitting
hit.
the same one you hit. Yeah, my apologies.
Yes.
So yeah, 27 definitely hits. Let me calculate the damage here real quick. So you deal 7 plus 2 plus 8. Okay, you deal some more damage to it. And it's starting to look worse for wear. Like you're definitely making some progress.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, moving over. So I would say like moving over to pick it up as one action, and then like stabbing it as another. So you can attack it again
And that
if you
looks
want.
awful.
And then...
I'm gonna hide under the desk.
Okay, give me that good old stealth. Okay. Phoebus, you come to again. You see Garrick and his fighting with ISF, and you're feeling awful woozy and not great.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I feel the same way, Phoebe. What a coinky dink.
And you're just bleeding and looking awful.
Not that part though. I'm fine. Oh god. Okay. Fuck
Ruckus
me.
went
Alright.
down. Dirge went over because Ruckus went down.
Lingering composition. Gotta roll. Gotta roll performance. He's gonna do inspire defense. And then he is going to cast Soothe on himself at this second level. So he's gonna get 15 health back.
Nice.
Wow.
Yep, you got all those going.
Turn. As a Phoebe turn.
Ruckus. So you're
Ruckus.
dying. Give me a d20 check. Okay, you go down to dying 2.
What is it? Up to 4, right?
Yeah, 4 is dead.
Okay.
Once you hit 4, you can always spend a hero point at that point. You can also do it now if you want to just stabilize.
No,
Or you
I'll
can
hold
wait.
on to it. We'll roll the bones a few times first.
See how close to dead you are.
Yeah.
ISF Zarwin's turn. As Garrick slashes into his ghostly form with his special ghost-killing halberd. Can the brains bleed? I guess, sure. I don't know.
Because my crit thing for being a rogue for my, I get that for the knives. It would be a 1d6 persistent bleed damage.
Since that's an important thing, they are immune to bleed. So no.
Okay. Because
I'll just tell you that because
it's got that on it. It's neat.
So it would work against other things, but just not these brains or this ghost, because they have no blood. That's good to know. Yeah, so ISF Zarwin turns to Garrick. I remember you. And let's see, he's going to back up this way. I think that provokes an attack of opportunity from Garrick, because he's a fight man. Yeah, he never gets to use attack of opportunity, so Garrick will get one of those real quick. As is normal, Doogly. He misses. As ISF Zarwin snakes over this way. And let's use that. Yes, I can't have you being a problem again. And he's going to cast a spell. Garrick needs to make a will save.
He gets a +2, or pardon, a +1 on the will save due to his inspired defense.
Got it. Doesn't matter. Garrick is paralyzed now. So we're gonna do Hagadaba. Let's see. Flat-footed and can't act except to recall knowledge. Your sense still functions, but only in the area. You can't see. Paralyzed. Okay. And then he's going to... He looks at you, Phoebe. I'll be back with you in just a moment. And he's going to use one of his... He's going to lash out with a bloody sort of tentacle and slap Garrick with it.
Oh, God.
27 hits, but it's not a crit, thankfully, for Garrick. And he takes 16 negative damage. Garrick is paralyzed for a round. Dirge's turn.
Sometimes you get paralyzed.
Jeez. Dirge is gonna beam heal Ruckus, I guess.
Actually, wait, that might be a crit because he's flat-footed.
But also, he's got the +1 to AC from Phoebe.
Okay. I'll just leave it at that then. Dirge, go ahead.
I'm gonna beam heal Ruckus.
Beam heal Ruckus. What other
Ruckus
songs do I
boy.
have for him? How do these sound? I'm just gonna test these
You
out.
can have the 3rd level heal.
Nope.
Is that plus 24?
No, we'll go back to this one.
Whoop.
38.
And then... Ruckus, move your name tag. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Plus 20. Ugh. You know what? That's pretty good.
Okay, so you're down to wounded 1, I believe. Actually, no, you're still at wounded 2. Actually, no, wait, it's magic healing, so I think wounded just goes away.
Yeah.
Always forget
Yeah,
how that works.
wounded I think is
Wounded goes away from magic healing or, like, treat wounds.
Like
and
a-
chill for 10 minutes or something.
rest or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's like if
One
you
of
are
these days I'll remember.
if any significant healing occurs, the wounded goes away. Is what I understand.
Yeah, just remember
Okay.
on when it gets to, like, your turn to reduce these conditions by 1, because they do go away over time.
All of them, or
All of them do, yeah. So it's
okay.
your
Should
frightened,
frighten be
clumsy...
2 or 3? I'm done.
That's okay. So yeah, the way these work, if you're like
I'm
frightened
assuming it-
3, then you're basically like that for, it'll last 3 rounds, and then like it just goes down by 1 every round as it goes away. It still is a pain in the ass,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
so just
no.
remember,
I
so just remember to
he's
take
got,
those down.
He's got 3 status ailments going
You
on.
sure
so,
do.
know.
Uh-huh.
You did the no thing and you got rocked. All right.
Listen, I still win because my favorite thing to do in combat is to make the enemy waste their turn. So
true. You
he
did-
wasted
you
his
did-
turn fucking up Ruckus, so now
did do
everyone else
that.
gets to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dirge wants to religion again at this guy. Like, damn, can we do anything to like slow him down? Like, what is his weakness?
Yeah, give me a religion check.
Ah!
Religion check,
Okay.
check. See what ghosts are weak against. 29, I think, is probably enough to learn something. Okay.
There are new
I
things.
can give you one piece of information. What do you want to know? As
Like,
far as, like, I can tell you, like, things as far as, like, weaknesses and resistances and immunities go, but I can't tell you anything with, like, specific numbers with the 29.
or maybe, Can I find out how often can he possess people? Can he do that again? That might be-
Can
that
he
might be
do
good
that
knowledge.
again?
I mean, Phoebe crit failed. That probably means he can just auto-possess him if he wants to, right?
Is it like a spell, or is it like a thing ghosts can just do whenever?
So it is a thing ghosts can do whenever, but it more or less does function as the possession spell, which is a pretty high level spell.
So he can continue possessing any of us at any time? Is that the takeaway?
Let me double check to see if how often he can do that. Let's see. As far as you know, he can just do it again. Unless you can find out a way to prevent it otherwise, or something that would like turn him off from possessing someone.
Well, Dirge sits here huddled with her symbol of her god and waits for whatever's coming.
All right, Oleander, sneaking.
Yes. She is sneaking. She's sneaking under the desk. But you know what she can do from under the desk?
Throw a dagger.
She can.
18 definitely doesn't hit.
That's okay. Would I have to use a would I have to use a movement in order to be able to like hit these with something that isn't thrown?
I mean, since you're a tiny creature, to hit something in melee, you do have to occupy its space. So you would just have to like get on top of one of the daggers, or not the daggers, the brains, literally.
Oh, we've had me just like be right next to something because I for all intents and purposes occupy my 5-foot space because of my wings.
Yeah, I double checked, and yeah, tiny creatures have to be in the same square just because you're so small and your reach is really not good. So I guess for future reference, you have to be. It doesn't like incur any penalties on you. You just have to be in that square for whenever that matters. But in this square, you could basically reach all of them from there.
From which one? This one over here?
The one you just went to, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they all occupy it at least a little bit, so I'll give you that one.
I'll stab that other one again. I guess
Gonna
would that be
use your-
considered a
It would be your
attack?
second attack, yeah. You're
Yeah.
using the +1 dagger, I assume. +1 striking
Yeah.
dagger. Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Oof. Yeah. Unfortunately,
that would have
no.
been nice damage though.
It would have been nice damage, though. Okay, Phoebe.
Oh, Christ almighty, almighty, jeez, oh man.
Wanna diplomacy, only person with a diplomacy score?
Oh god, what could I even say?
I don't know, find out what he wants.
I think I know what he wants.
Find out something else he wants.
Oh god, I'm thinking, oh jeez. You know what? Just because of what he said like 5 minutes ago, Phoebe is going to try and demand something from him. He looks to Garrick, who's just kind of standing there all stunned and shit. He looks over at ISF. How do you know him? And he's going to diplomacy.
IS 25. Okay. ISF looks at you. Just an experiment I have no use for. Nothing more.
What did you do?
Let's see. How much does he want to give away in the span of... If you want to know more, it's going to cost you an action, just because that is a lengthy...
Yeah, he will do one more check. Oh shit, didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry. Every time I tab back in, it hits that macro.
Soothe!
I wish I could.
With the help of an associate of mine, we took the brains of a few different individuals, cut them up, resewn them back together, and created him. He didn't last very long, and frankly, I'm surprised to see him up and about again, but no matter, we'll put him down again if need be.
Phoebe narrows his eyes. I won't let you, and he shoots.
30 hits. Okay. You deal, I guess it would have been 31,
3.
and then what, 4 damage on top of that?
No, because he doesn't have Inspired Courage if he's got Inspired Defense. So it's 30 and then 3. and whatever Ghost Touch does.
Yeah, Ghost Touch, basically, a lot of ghosts have resistances to, like, things, and Ghost Touch gets past all that, because you can touch a ghost.
Right.
Alright. You stick an arrow into him for 3 damage.
Yeah, that'll show him, bitch.
Ruckus's turn.
Ruckus's turn. He is unconscious, yes?
So when you're healed by healing magic, you wake up instantly. You have to use an action to stand up. So you stand up, and you got 2 left.
He does. Ruckus, oh, Durgo is crying. Ruckus, like, hauls himself up and pats Dirge on the head.
Aww. Dirge.
Durgo!
Aww.
Looks at this, looks at Brains. He doesn't know what's been going on, and you know what? He is not interested in engaging with it. He's gonna fucking fire at the Brains.
Okay, I assume you're shooting at the brain that Oleander has been stabbing at this whole time?
His blunderbuss is a cone, isn't it?
That's, you know what, you're right, you can hit all of them. So you just give me 1 attack roll and see if it hits.
Please.
Yeah, 25 is good.
And you know what? He's just gonna reload and go again. Oh, never mind. He's gonna reload and his gun's gonna jam, but that's alright.
Sarwin doesn't know that.
Yeah, no, Sarwin doesn't know how guns work.
This is after his time.
ISF hearing the gun is distracted by Phoebe, but here's a gunshot off behind.
Hold on. He's actually not gonna clear the jam yet. Because Dirge is in front of him. So I think instead of clearing the jam with his last turn, he's gonna swap places with Dirge.
Alrighty. Dirge grumble.
Dirge gets pulled behind Ruckus. His gun jams, he's like, fuck it, and just push the Dirge out of the way. Because he's like, I'm not gonna have this ghost try to go through Dirge to get to me.
Let's see, I need to get rid of that. Let's see, what other nasty things can he use?
God, I don't know if we can beat him, but maybe we can disable him and get out or something.
Alright, he's going to move his fingers up, and like black tendrils reach for Ruckus and Dirge. Both of you give me fortitude saves.
You get a +1 on each.
Oof.
Inspire Defense only has 1 more round after this.
Woof. Am I gonna hero point that? I don't know. We'll think about it.
A 10 and a 19.
Oh, hold on. I didn't take Ruckus's stuff. I'll take it. There we go. Down to 1s.
Okay. Ruckus, you critically fail. With that. You take... you know what? It doesn't matter.
Shit, I'm sorry. Why do they have to be right there at the bottom?
No, Ruckus.
You go back down
That's
again.
okay. That's fine.
36 negative damage, and then you start bleeding as well.
Oh.
So that's
Okay.
just... Basically, it makes
Dirge?
dying worse. Dirge, you just barely regular fail. And you're gonna take 18 negative damage, and you also start bleeding persistent 5 damage. So every turn, you're gonna take 5 bleed damage until you find a... I know, Tiger. Until you find a way to get rid of it.
Okay.
He says, "Stop bullying them." So mean.
Is the man gonna do anything else?
And let's see. Yeah, he's going to move up here.
Ah,
Garrick, I believe, is no longer stunned.
not physically, but maybe emotionally.
Yeah, he's no longer paralyzed. He comes to and looks at Phoebe. You all need to go. This is my fight. And without saying anything else, runs up here, is gonna keep doing what he do best. He's gonna go, let's see, he moved, he's going to use us to power attack. 31 definitely hits, and he, as ISF moves forward to finish Ruckus off even more, takes 16 damage. And it's Dirge's turn.
Oh boy. Dirge should better get up the Ruckus. I think I will beam heal.
Remind myself how persistent damage works. I think it happens at the end of your turn. Persistent damage. So to get rid of persistent damage, yeah, you can, like, in this case, you could, like, heal, and that just gets rid of bleeding. You can also, I think you can also just make, like, a flat d20 check, and I think if it's a 15 or higher, it also goes away, but otherwise it's just going to keep happening at the end of your turn.
I have a way to heal both of us, so that'll be fine.
Mhm.
Oh wait, I haven't done a burst heal, which would hurt the ghosty too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should just do that.
That is an
Yeah,
option.
okay.
Hello, kitty.
I'm gonna do a 3rd level burst to heal. Everyone in my radius. I don't know if Phoebe's in my radius. We'll find out.
He's not.
It's
So
like 30
the
feet.
yeah, at 30. He's out of the 30. Is he? Yeah, he's
You're
right out
at
of 30
35,
feet.
yeah.
So
Okay.
his halo's not gonna go off. Sorry, folks.
So he needs to make a
Okay.
fortitude save to try to resist the damage he takes from being healed by good guy magic.
Yeah.
23. So he succeeds, he takes half of that. So that's 16 heal total, so he's gonna take...
Yep.
Let me make sure there's no
Dirge
other...
cries and
So plus 16 for Garrick. It's plus 16. Your guys' bleedings go away, so you can get rid of those red dots. That just seals up your wounds and more or less fixes that. Hubba-dubba-dubba-dee. Okay, yeah, so that's it.
that's all Dirge can do. Dirge just
Yep.
mumbles prayers and burst.
Oleander.
Oh no. How does the ghost probably looks fine, doesn't he?
It's hard to tell. How does the ghost look? He looks worse than he did before. Like, you guys are doing damage when you can. I can't give you an
Ooh,
exact
Jackie.
number, of course, but you have done significant damage to him. So it's up to you if you want to keep working on the brains or if you want to just start focusing on him.
You know what nobody expects? Nobody expects the weird little pixie to pop up inside their cloak
What?
Oh shit.
and to stab them.
Oh,
Hey! Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Wonderful.
Amazing.
Excellent. Let's see,
Holy
that's...
shit.
I'm gonna be with me. Okay. Yeah, that's a crit, baby. Alright, so let's see, he's gonna take
And it's all ghost touch.
Is it a ghost touch?
Yeah, everything I use is ghost touch because of me dying.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
Aura of ghost touch.
Yeah, definitely remind me of that, and you can also put it in the name of all your weapons, so I don't forget, like +1 ghost touch striking dagger. 'Cause, yeah, he's gonna eat shit. Damn, girl.
Eat shit.
Okay, so you moved over and stabbed him. You got an action left, so if you want to do something else, you can.
Would it be possible to hide in his big flowing dumb ghost cloak?
You can try. Give me a stealth check.
Good, I will.
Perks of occupying his space. You can hide in his dumb ghost cloak. Okay. What's your perception, my guy? Alright, noted. Phoebe. 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 Phoebe's to the music.
Phoebe's to the music. Yeah, the fucking pipe organ. Mwah, mwah, chef kiss. Amazing.
That's what fancy evil man of the manor gets. He gets pipe organ. It's a classic villain instrument.
Yeah. Yeah, pardon the hound. Yeah, Phoebe is going
summons
to...
dog.
Man,
Get his ass.
Oswald would be fucking useless. Let's be real. Oh gosh. He is going to... You know what? Because he's out of range. He's going to step up first. And he's going to cast a 3rd level Soothe on Ruckus.
Yeah.
So he gets 15 back. Because it's not holy damage, he doesn't get the, or holy doesn't get the special stuff back. So the halo doesn't go off, sorry. And he's going to, fire another arrow at, Mr. Nasty. And he just kind of, shouts at Garrick. He just shouts at Garrick, after all this, you seriously think we're leaving you?
Garrick is too distracted to answer that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lots of h's and ha's and... Okay, so let's see. How about it be? Okay. Damage done. Ruckus's modern life.
This is the last round of inspired defense. So when Phoebe has his turn next, I'm gonna have to recast that.
So yep, you get your ass knocked out again, and
then he gets magic healed. So there's that.
Yeah, and I double checked. So it's dying that goes away. You're still wounded until you have to be hit with treat wounds, like the medicine skill, and then rest for 10 minutes, or be at full health for 10 minutes. So if you get knocked down again, it'll be nasty. But I think most of your other conditions go away at this point.
Yeah, they're all.
And also all your red dot goes away.
Click another button. There we go. Button's clicked. Alright, cool. Ruckus.
So you're not as fucked up now.
Back up again. And get rid of the red dot. Go away.
Yep.
We still have ghosts, though. The ghosts are fine. The ghost is here. The ghost is here, and we get a rare flanking. We get a rare flanking opportunity.
It's true.
How fun!
You are flanking the ghost.
How fun for guns. All right, now he clears the jam on his gun. And now,
Yep. So give me your gun check if you're going to shoot him, because you had to stand up and then clear it to get one action left.
Please God. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Fire the gun.
With flanking.
With flanking.
With flanking.
Yep,
And
that's enough.
Did the plus one run out? It doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You unload into him with your blundered bus.
Ruckus hauls himself to his feet again. Pulls it. Sorry, Ghost Man. Ruckus is annoying.
ISF Zarn raises up his hand as he's about to do something. First off, his form starts to get a little fuckied-wuckied.
Ugh. Oh, no.
Yeah!
And second, Phoebe, give me a perception check.
Oh, good. Hang on.
Alright, so you're the first to hear this, but after a while it becomes very obvious. You hear the sound of rushing, like a lot of something, coming from behind the door, when suddenly storm of birds appears.
It's the fucking psychopaths! Woo!
And let me roll initiative for them. they need to get on the initiative. Okay, 33. That's good for them. Yep, they enter the fray. What's your thing? Alright, so they just appear on his turn, but they're not going to get to go until after him. So, let me... ISF turns to see the swarm of psychopomps and looks absolutely terrified at what's about to happen. He knows is about to happen. So he's going to start getting real fucking nasty with all of his abilities. Let's see. Let's see. He's already actually used most of his nasty abilities. What else does he have? Okay. He is going to move over here. Near his old body. This provokes an attack of opportunity from Garrick, which will go ahead and resolve. That misses.
Where'd he go? Am I still in his cloak?
Yeah. You are definitely still there.
Oleander just piggybacking on a ghost.
Going to cast a spell. Let's see. And he's going to cast a mirror image. So you see, let's see. There's three. Basically, there's like three of him surrounding him now.
Oh, fun.
It's now the bird swarm's turn. Oh boy, so many character sheets. Okay, let me pull them up. Let me pull up this fucking beast. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, it's gonna have to use one action to get all the way there, but that's okay. All the beaks immediately start pecking at this ghost. These furious, these angry birds. And so first, let's see, can I just roll this and it rolls the damage? Oh, it doesn't. Why not? Okay. These things are going to use frenzied beaks to just mess this guy's day up. And since it's a friend, you get to see their rolls. So that's 5d6, 22. Okay, he has to make a reflex save to either to half it, I just believe.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
41, that's a crit success, so nothing happens, actually. They peck around him, and he's able to just barely sort of get out of the way of their antics. Let me double check something basic. Let's see. Okay, yeah, he critted. It's a basic saving throw. Okay. Seeing this opportunity, Garrick's just gonna get up there in the bird swarm. Can I put these guys to the back? Wonderful, I can. Put you away. And if it'll let me pull up his sheet, he's gonna move up and he's going to powered attack. 21 definitely misses. Dirge's turn.
Dirge.
There you go.
Man, things have changed. Birds have arrived. Dirge is feeling...
Birds have arrived.
Birds have
Dirge is
arrived.
like,
It's a lot more hopeful.
my buddies, they're here. Awesome. And I think that Dirge will hit him with a Disrupt Undead.
Okay.
That's it. 3rd level now.
Yep. Okay, cool. You've been upping the damage on that. Alright, very good. Let me get rid of that. That actually goes away. Okay. Basic saving, fortitude save. Let's fucking go. 29, he succeeds. But he'll take half that damage. No, I think he just... No, he just doesn't take any. Let me see. Oh, basic saving throws are different now. Oh! Okay.
Oh!
Basic saving throws. So on a crit, because there's two kinds of saving throws now, for some reason. So a basic saving throw, okay, so on a critical success you take no damage. On a success you take half. On a failure you take full. Actually, maybe that's the way it always was. Okay, whatever. Okay, he takes half that damage.
Hooray! Dirge is happy.
8 is still good.
Dirge, heal Ruckus with a medicine check. With battle medicine.
Oh, battle medicine. Okay, you going for the DC 15 or DC 20?
15.
Okay.
That's not.
Yep, you do it.
Around. Nice. 2d8. Okay, 9.
Alright, Ruckus gets 9.
Plus 9.
Slap some more mushroom paste on you.
Ruckus loves the mushroom paste.
The aroma.
The comforting smell of mushroom paste makes you feel a little bit more confident.
And it's Oleander's turn. You find yourself in the fuck zone surrounded by birds and ghosts.
But I'm still in his pocket, right?
Yes.
Guess what happens from his pocket?
You get down.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna miss, though. Probably.
Yeah, with how much you swing around, it's kind of hard to, like, get a good stab in.
That's okay. The third one obviously has to work.
Oh, honey.
Because it's worse.
It sure does.
Boy.
Phoebe.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What can Phoebe do?
Since
know what, he has to-
Let me check something. Go ahead.
I should probably boink up inspired defense again. Lingering composition. Performance.
That's what I thought. Yeah, the penalties on your daggers are a little too high just because they're agile weapons, so it's -4 and -8 instead of -5 and -10 on the second and third attacks, so I just fixed that for you.
So everyone's
You gotta
all
click the agile
defensive.
button.
I forgot to do that. Yeah.
Yep, that's okay.
Yeah.
I got you. It wouldn't have mattered, but this time, but in the future
all
it
that-
probably will. So.
All that nonsense counted as one action. So
Yeah,
now he's gonna try and shoot the fucker again.
Oh my god, Phoebe.
2.
Well,
He's out for blood.
with your short bow, do you have to use any actions to reload it, or does it say none?
Do I?
Let me double check.
I don't remember.
You only have to
I feel like we
reload.
established that.
Yeah, you don't have to reload bows.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
just,
I only meant to
crossbows
hit
and
twice. Ignore that last one.
Okay, so 29 and 31. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those definitely hit. Blamp and blamp.
Fuck you!
Ruckus, this is his turn.
Ruckus. I got distracted. Okay, Ruckus is gonna be the king of tipping shit over. Explain to me this situation, this chaos.
So this is a swarm, like a literal in Pathfinder terms swarm, of just tons of psychopomps. They're flying around. It looks like they're very intentionally hitting ISF, but they're very on purposely avoiding Garrick. So they seem very friendly and on your side. Basically, the way swarms work is they just deal damage to anything that's in the swarm. Yeah, then like whatever's in there can probably make a save to reduce it or half it or take no damage, and that's just all there is to it. And then swarms have their resistances and health and macy and all that.
Okay. And how's our best friend doing?
He looks like shit. I mean, he already looks like shit because he's in his ghostly.
Yeah.
He looks real bad.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Ruckus is gonna be the king of tipping shit over. He's gonna just, like, come up and fucking army kick this table and just tip the whole thing over onto him.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Time to be the king of tipping shit over again, maybe. Alright, Ruckus, can you roll a number? Maybe. Boop.
27, yeah, that's good enough to kick the table over. You kick the table over, a lot of the birds get out of the way just in time, but it goes right through him because he's a ghost.
Because he's a ghost, right? Okay, I was hoping there was some right. That's fine.
It is not a ghost touch table, alas.
No, I was like, he's got bones. Maybe the bones are physical bones. They're not. That's fine.
No, they're just cool. That was a sexism, I'm sorry.
Ugh. Okay. Gun jams, but you know what? He's not gonna clear it. Does he still have? Nope, that's everything. Alright, carry on.
Okay, Ghosty Magoo's turn. Let's see. Yeah, seeing that the swarm is just in his face, he's going to focus entirely on that. So...
Leave the birds alone, they're just birds.
And
bird racist!
Bird racist.
We knew him to be a bird racist.
Yeah, we already know this. This isn't news.
I know, I know.
Both of his hands are just these long, like, bloody ectoplasmic tentacles as he swipes at the birds, misses, swipes at the birds, misses, swipes a third time and manages to hit. A bunch of them get splattered onto the floor and he deals 19 damage to the swarm.
No.
Aw, birds. Sweet baby birds.
We're gonna have to have another bird funeral.
Bird is going to keep birding. They're gonna keep doing their... Actually, you know what? It only takes one action. It doesn't say... It's gonna use... Okay. Which means you can do this more than once. And there's no penalty because I don't roll anything. Ooh! Okay.
Ooh.
So this thing... I mean, that makes sense. It would just do continuous damage. Okay. Reflex save for Mr. Man. Oh, he fails this one. 26. Okay. He has to beat a 30. So he's gonna take... ISF's is going to take 15 piercing beak damage. Now that, like, he's poked full of holes from these psychopomps and light is just starting to ooze out of him, these things are going to try to trap him now. He needs to make a will save. Let's see, 35, he succeeds. You see this giant cage sort of come down around him, but he's sort of just barely able to kind of resist its effects. He is immobilized for 1 round.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And they're just gonna beak at him again because they have another action.
You go, birds.
Oh, did I not? Wait, how many actions is that? Let me double check.
That was
Why did
2,
I
wasn't it?
Well, I'm trying to see how much that cage ability does. 'Cause for some reason I didn't put it down. Oh, right, it just happens automatically when they damage him with beaks. Wonderful, they're gonna try beaks again. just cage him more and make him have to make saves. So... reflex. Oh, that's a crit fail on a basic reflex save, which means he's gonna take double this damage.
Hooray!
Eat shit.
He had to get a fail somewhere.
Eat
Okay,
shit.
so 32. And they're gonna try to soul cage him one more time. If it lets me let me double check something actually. Hold on. She needs to make another will save against something else first. Okay, does save against that. But now he has to save against this other thing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to... Hold on, let me... so I forgot about his mirror images. So he actually takes skibidi boo, ba. Okay, so no, that technically doesn't matter. Alright, so so the birds just poke him more and more full of holes as his form starts to disappear. He reaches his hands out to you, Ruckus.
Don't stop looking at Ruckus.
And in the noise of the birds, it's hard to get a read of what he says. But the birds more or less just tear him to shreds. And
hold on. Can Ruckus roll anything to hear ghost words?
Yeah. Give me just a perception
Ruckus,
check.
Try to use his brain. Perceive, Ruckus. Perceive.
Perceive. Looking at his mouth, you think he said, "I'll be back."
Mm. Okay.
And
There's
he's
still
gone.
unfinished business around the house. Ah!
Ruckus having been through some shit this fight, drags
Phoebe
himself
rushes
over to Dirge. You good?
Yeah.
He pats
Oh.
Dirge.
Oh boy.
Phoebe rushes over and hugs Garrick.
1 minute you're talking to a bug alien, the next minute we run across the ghosty man who's been haunting us this whole time.
Oh wow.
What a
I'm glad-
day.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Ruckus looks over. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Ruckus
Ruckus puts his arm out like one does a falcon for Oleander to sit on his shoulder.
She will
Aw.
sit on his shoulder.
Ruckus pats
Ruckus.
Dirge pats Ruckus. Pat.
Ruckus sits
There.
down. Ruckus pats Oleander.
You know what? Because he did that, she's gonna come over here and just keep stabbing these brains. She's
Okay.
gonna break them. They're breaking.
Yeah, give me some. Hold on. There's a bug in my room. Give me. Yeah, you'll start giving me attack rolls if you want to keep.
I mean, there's no need for that. You don't need to keep going. We can leave the brains.
He didn't like it.
now.
And besides,
yeah,
aren't they
but
trapped there?
he's gone. We might.
Yeah, but if they're
We might-
trapped, we can save them.
He's not that gone, I don't think.
Let us save them.
We might need leverage. I don't know.
Save them. I have to save them.
All right. So eventually, So how much time do you want to spend destroying these brains? Because like over time,
she
you
will
would
keep
eventually be able to. Okay. So yeah, if no
Yeah.
one stops you.
Cooper,
Yeah,
Dirge will try to stop you.
But their brains are stuck here. We should free them and let them go. They have to go to the boneyard.
Are spirits bound to brains? I think we've already encountered their
You can give me
spirits
a
in the
religion
house.
check to see if you know that.
Okay.
They seem completely disconnected.
21. Yeah, based on you haven't really a lot of experience with like brains. Yeah, so it sort of depends on your religious beliefs, but from what you can tell, based on what you know now, and you can do some experimenting. There's a lot of books and a lot of notes here, so you can also spend time to kind of look around and see how all the stuff works exactly. But based on your knowledge now, as far as you know, the people in those brains are still alive, and they're just sort of stuck there forever unless something is done about it. So
Okay.
depends on how okay you are with that.
Can we maybe let's do it tactful? Can we carefully maybe like chip a nice neat circle around the glass door, just like now that the danger is over. This is a sculptural piece. Dirge doesn't want to totally mangle it.
I can
Ruckus-
So
smash
the
the
minimum damage we need to do to get
Ruckus-
the brains out.
Hauls himself up and is like, all right, hold on.
Can we
And
unscrew
he-
them?
Yeah, he's looking to see, like, is there a way to detach the, the
You'd have to
brain
give me a
cases from the
thievery
crab.
check. That's like a disabled device kind of thing.
Thievery, God!
I can do that if you'd like.
I was gonna say, why would you ask Ruckus to do that?
Yeah,
I'd also say crafting, but that one would be a little bit harder.
Ruckus,
Oh,
why
Dirge
not
has
the
crafting.
thievery
I have crafting
modifier?
too.
Oh, does
Okay,
Ruckus have
gotta craft at it.
crafting? Hold on, let's see.
I had to have it to make the
Ruckus,
mask.
Dirge doesn't
Ruckus has a
know.
lot of weird stuff. Ruckus, why is your modifier for thievery higher than your modifier for crafting?
Because crafting is based on intelligence, probably, and your dexterity is probably higher. Thievery is a dex-based thing. Probably?
That'll do it.
Maybe?
That'll do it.
Yeah, given a few minutes, Oleander, you can sort of cut the necessary wires and gizmos and gadgets to turn these brains off and let them die.
Okay.
And it should only take you a few minutes in-game.
I did it.
You
Okay,
did it.
good job. Good job. A little more neat and tidy. Anyways. Hi, Nasoy. Thank you.
Yeah, the bird swarm... Hold on. Let me... Where is...
Like,
Hold on.
I imagine they've just been waiting here for us to kill the brains so they can take the souls away. They're just, like, circling.
Yeah, so as all of this is going on, a lot of the birds have left. Like, they fly away.
Okay.
But there's one left. If I can find it here, this will do. There is one left. If you want to talk to it, it's just sort of sitting on the table, just sort of inspecting things and looking things over.
Hello there.
Yes, hello. Thank you for all of your help. We've been trying to deal with this situation for a while now, but it seems that, well, we haven't succeeded quite yet.
No, I get the feeling we're not done here, but
Oh no,
thank
we're
you
not.
for that. That was.
We've only, unfortunately, delayed the problem. ISF Zarwin was able to resist our attempts to shift him to the boneyard. So while
He's still here.
He is still here. We don't know how long it will take him to come back, but well,
That's troubling.
He is definitely going to be a problem. We will do our best to keep the premises safe and assist where we are able, but that took quite a bit out of us, even if, you know...
What else do we have to do?
That I'm not sure. We've been trying to figure this out for a long time, but any agents we've sent in have either died or stayed in the house. Frankly, it's too dangerous for me to be here while the call is down. I don't know when it will come back up, but we can't persist for too long or we'll be trapped as well.
Well, if you could take a message back, we're pretty sure it has to do with Chikuth and Malevolence. So, there's
yes,
knowledge.
we know about that a bit as well, but
alrighty.
that is something only Phrasma herself could deal with if Chikuth was able to reform himself.
Fucking stop.
I see.
Sorry.
This Nasoy points over to this spot right there. That is where his remains are, but they are deep, deep underground, and we plan to keep it that way.
So we shouldn't go there?
Absolutely not.
Got it.
It is a very long time ago. Some Desnan priests were able to seal him away, but he is still very alive. But if left to his own devices, and if ISF Zarwin can continue with his work, it's only a matter of time before Chikuth rises again and ends the world.
Alrighty. Well, we will keep sleuthing until we've gone through all the corners, and we'll see if we can help.
Yes, if ISF Zarwin is allowed to continue his work, it will certainly mean the end of all of us. If you can find out how
all
to...
of us.
Oh yes, all of us.
That's pretty deep.
The world will most certainly end. Chikuth is more powerful than anything you could possibly imagine.
I mean...
Oh, wonderful. We seem to have stumbled on something bigger than any of us are prepped to handle.
Well, I believe that, unbeknownst to him, ISF Zarwin is a pawn in Chikuth's machinations, and if Zarwin is allowed to continue his plans, then it would only lead to Chakouth's resurrection at some point in the future. We don't know exactly how long it would take, but...
World's pretty big. Oh. Dirge melts.
Ruckus. Ruckus. Ruckus pets Dirge. Ruckus picks up Dirge like a football.
Okay. Oh, by the way, did you see Remmelkin? One of your
We did.
fellow
We know she's been here for a while, and then any attempts to try to coerce her away have failed. Even trying to force her away resulted in, well, a number of our brethren dead or horribly injured.
Oh no.
I think only by ending this malevolence will she be free, truly. Otherwise, killing her is the only way to get her out.
No.
We can't kill her.
That's not an option.
Well then, as you suggested, I believe you should keep sleuthing and try to find out what sort of information you can. But it is time for me to go. I don't want to end up the same as her.
Much the same. We shouldn't remain here. Come on.
We will keep an eye on the manor to the best of our ability without being trapped inside, and when ISF Zarwin appears again, just make sure the call is down and we will be able to assist once more. And they flap their wings and fly out the door.
Bye-bye. Oh no, I should have asked if they could send someone more qualified than us. Are we really the best people to do this? Like, what? Jeez.
It doesn't matter if we're the best.
We're probably the only people who can.
I mean...
Ruckus starts investigating the notes that got scattered when he yeeted the table.
Yeah, so let's go over all the... After enough time, you'll be able to find everything in this room, so we can go over that. So yeah, the first thing you find is... whoever, looked in the book and saw what the Starless Scope looked like before, that's definitely here. It has a lens in it, but it's cracked, though.
Dirge Snatch.
Dirge Snatch. Do you put the new lens in? Do you take the old lens out and put the new lens in?
Yeah, Dirge will pace around doing that, muttering about the world ending.
Okay, Dirge, you unlock the Starless Scope. A starless scope is a handheld telescope crafted of silver and fine wood. When one peers at the sky through a starless scope, one always views the sky as if during a clear night. A starless scope adds a +2 item bonus to astronomy lore and perception checks made to observe the skies, as it causes all celestial objects to dim when not directly observed, allowing its user to more easily observe their intended subject. It also grants a +2 item bonus to all occultism checks made to identify magic. A starless scope also functions as a divine focus for worshippers of Desna. The magic of a starless scope requires a specially prepared lens to function, which you have, and it's possible to shatter the lens if you roll poorly when activating the starless scope. Without a functional lens, a starless scope doesn't function. You can replace a shattered lens with a functional lens by taking a 2-action activity with the Manipulate trait. If you know the formula for the starless scope, you can craft a new lens with the DC 25 crafting master check. A starless scope lens is a level 9 item worth 100 gold pieces. You can activate it once per day. Requirements: you must worship Desna. The trigger is you use the starless scope as a divine focus. You can attempt to enhance the effect of a spell as you cast it by attempting a religion check against the spell's DC. On a critical success, any attack rolls you make with a spell get a +2 status bonus, and any saving throw a foe makes take a -2 penalty. If you normally cast a spell from a spell slot and the spell's 5th level or lower, you don't spend the spell slot and cast the spell from the starless scope instead. On a success, any attack rolls you make with a spell gain a +1 status bonus, and the foe gets a -1 to resist. On a failure, you can attempt a DC 11 flat check. On a failure, the lens shatters. On a critical failure, it just shatters.
And that's if you worship Desna.
Yep, but there's also some other things. You can also activate it with 2 actions. You can do this once per hour. You raise the scope to your eye and observe a creature within 30 feet. You can attempt a identify the creature check by doing recall knowledge. The starless scope adds a +2 item bonus to this check. If the creature is associated with the Dominion of the Black or the Elder Mythos, or is a creature whose actions have blasphemed against Desna, ISF Zarwin's Ghost falls into this latter category, the creature must attempt a DC 27 will save, and then all these nasty things happen. If they fail. So you now have that. So if you worship Desna, you get some extra stuff you can do, but you also have the stuff at the bottom you can do with it.
Alrighty.
As for everyone else, so yeah, there's the stuff you found earlier. There's the +1 chain shirt, which is just a chain shirt. It just add a +1 to the AC. I don't know who all can wear chain shirts. You guys can figure that out for yourselves. I know there's definitely a scroll of something. Yeah, there's a wand of spiritual weapon. Let me find that spell. The way wands work is if it's a spell that's part of your domain, so like occultism, for example, then you can use the wand to cast that spell, and you can use it once per day. You can use it a second time per day and overcharge it, but you have a chance of breaking it if you do that. So that's like an emergency thing. Let's see, yep. So anyone who can do divine spells and occult spells can use spiritual weapon, wand. So that's how the spell works, which I think is Phoebe and Dirge. Let's see. Yeah, a broken wand of soothe, which we know Phoebe can use. It's broken, but you might be able to fix it in the future. The dagger, and then the ventriloquist's ring, which I will also pull up the info on that. And that probably does what I think it does. Can I not? Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me search it up, please. Wow, it is not showing up on the site. Okay, I'll figure out what that is later, because for some reason it's not... Wait, is it only in this book? That wouldn't make sense. Hold on. I don't think so. For some reason it doesn't want to find it on this website. I know it exists.
Dirge wanders over here. Hey Phoebe, scope works now.
That's wonderful, dear.
You want it?
You're
all like star themed.
Sun, actually.
Oh, okay.
He's
In that
fussing.
case, in that case, you can borrow it.
Thank you. Are you okay, darling?
I will keep it. What was that?
Phoebe kind of cups Garrick's cheek a little bit. How are you feeling?
Garrick puts his hand on top of yours. I am alright. That was honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Really?
I mean, yes, it was overall awful, but I feel like as far as the fight went, and with the help of our bird friends, it went better than it could have.
You know that's not what I'm talking about.
Garrick leans down and kisses Phoebe on the forehead. I am glad you're all right, and you weren't, you know, possessed. I didn't want to hurt you, but I did what I thought I had to save you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I hurt you too. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's I'm not upset at you. Though I am upset that we'll have to deal with this all again later.
Phoebe kind of ponders a little bit. Did you hear what he had said?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, you mean about... Oh, my apologies. I thought when he was... I know he said something as he was, well, dying. He says in, like, an air quotes kind of way. But yes, well... I guess I'm not too surprised, I guess. It explains why I can't remember anything.
Yeah, Phoebe reaches up with his other hand and just kind of brushes some hair out of Garrick's face a little bit. Well, that solves one little mystery.
It does. And I think I know who's responsible for doing this. He gestures to all of him, and then gestures to the green guy in the other room.
He nods. I do wonder if that was recent.
I don't know. There might be more information there, but
Not today.
I think, yes, as much as I would like to go back, I think we can wait a little bit.
Phoebe nods a little bit. What I did say earlier holds true. I did like you before I knew anything, and that still is the case. So, you needn't worry about any of that.
I know. I didn't have any
He
doubts.
smiles a little bit. I'm glad. Maybe I'll expedite that confession a little bit. Who knows?
As you say that, Garrick leans down and kisses Phoebe right on the lips. And holds it for a minute.
Yeah, he just wraps his arms around his neck. He's not going anywhere.
And then he finally breaks it. There. I hope you feel better. And he gives him like a Phoebe shit smile, but he's Garrick, so probably doesn't look as good.
Yeah, Phoebe looks positively flustered. He's got like the squiggly cartoon hearts all around him. He's smitten.
There. Wasn't so bad, now was it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, overall it's been bad, but this is nice. And he takes your hand.
Yes, I do try to be nice. You can tell, like, like his thoughts are molasses right now. His responses are gonna make only so much sense.
Yep, they make goo-goo eyes at each other. As for everybody else in the background, like looking at things and making progress. So yeah, you get the
Listen, it's fine.
you get the ventriloquist's ring. Gives you +1 bonus to deception checks as long as you wear it. You can use it once per day. It takes 2 actions. Basically gives you the ventriloquism spell with a DC of 19. So whoever wants that can have it. You also find Dirge, you find a scroll of internal insurrection, which is a very, very nasty spell that just sort of, over the course of 5 days, just rots at you away until you just explode and die. Nasty
They're just
stuff.
going to destroy that spell.
You destroy the scroll. Yeah,
you
do that however you do that.
No one should have this thing.
Yep, awful, evil, nasty spell. Ruckus, you start looking around, and after some time, you unlock some more notes.
Yeah, he was looking for books and stuff. He was
yeah.
trying to see, like, is there anything in here about brain bugs? Let's see. There's gotta be a reason brain bugs are in this house.
Yep, you've unlocked Zarwin's laboratory notes, and basically they sort of fill in any remaining questions you might have had about anything. It takes a little while to compile all this information together, because, I mean, look at this place. But, yeah, so if you all, the players, have any questions about most anything, I think, I can double check if there's any restrictions. You can just ask and I'll tell you. Because I assume you guys are going to take some time to chill and read a bit in here.
Wait. So, like, this is outside of the research topics? Have we...
So you don't immediately unlock all the research topics, but as far as, like, story things go and lore things kind of go, a lot of it is in here. You can also use this place as a... You know, it's sort of like the library upstairs, but you get a little bonus for researching in here, just because it's full of books and makes it easier.
Maybe in a minute. Dirge has 2 things on her mind. One, what is this empty frame?
That frame, it's, gosh, it's not a chalkboard, but it's like some sort of equivalent. I'm trying to think of what it's called.
Oh, like an easel?
Yeah, I guess. That has sort of some diagrams about like the functions of brain cylinders and kind of more or less how they work.
Ugh,
It's kind of like the schematics, kind of.
nasty. Number
Here's
2, the skeleton's on the floor now because Ruckus kicked over this table.
Oh yeah.
Dirge wants to see if it looks like the brain was removed from the skeleton.
No, it doesn't look like it. The only thing missing from this skeleton is its left hand.
Ah.
Which, as you recall, Azathana chopped off his left hand, and it was a whole thing, and...
Then who is Clock Brain? Dun dun dun.
Someone else.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we didn't find any modules in here that we know of.
No. Here's what I want to know.
Is there anything else in
Who
here?
makes up Garrick?
That is a good...
Who is in there?
Who is in there? Yeah, that information... You could probably find some of that information in here, but it looks like that information's going to be in the other room where all the brain operating was happening.
What do I find in here, then?
Let's see, what do you find in here? Let's see, you find...
Because I'm assuming we already know who one of them is, and that would be Thomas, son of the Major Domo.
Mm-hmm. You do know that. Let's see, yeah, you try to look through... Let's see what else of note that you find, because I think there's a lot going on in this room. Make sure I don't leave anything out, because we don't want that. So yeah, as you're looking through some things, you find out that, like, the brain ritual thing that, like, they have to do requires, basically, for the participant to be tricked or, like, very willing to do it. Which seems like a difficult thing to find, to just, I guess you could knock them out, but you find out that a big part of that is a special ritual that they use to sort of more or less make you susceptible to, change and letting things happen. With this ritual, which takes a day to cast at a number of checks and some money, you can win over the target's mind, causing it to see you as a close and trusted friend, look upon your every suggestion as reasonable. With this ritual, it would be very easy to get people to come down willingly and, well, let you do brain stuff on them after a little while. I mean, once they're tied down, there's not much they can do to resist. So, you do find that out as well.
Ooh, you're just gonna look for schematics for the Starless Scope, because it...
So I'm guessing all the
here.
body and participant information would be in the actual operating room then.
Yeah, you don't find too much else here. A lot of the stuff from here is, yeah, there's a lot of, like, lab stuff, but there's also a lot of information about, like, his day job as Paracount. Like, just, like, a lot of business and official stuff in here, which is
Phoebe's
sort of boring. It doesn't apply specifically.
Glaze over.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is, like, boring, and there's no pictures, and the text is real small to fit more information on the pages, and...
Didn't we find a blueprint for something in the observatory?
Yeah, that was the
thing that opens the ceiling.
Oh, that was for the roof. Okay.
There's no blueprints for the Starless Scope.
Let me double check. Yeah, after looking for some time, no, you don't find any way to make it.
Darn.
Which sort of implies that he didn't make the one he has. He probably got it from somewhere else.
Probably bought it.
Rich people buying stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those rich people,
Their
am I
money.
right? Ha 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 ha.
Oh well.
Also, anyone who's so let me one more thing before I forget this. Anyone who's doing research, which I think is mostly like Phoebe and Dirge and Ruckus, give me occultism checks.
You can't tell Ruckus what to do.
I think Oleander's helping them.
Yeah, sure, you can if you want to.
Oh.
Garrick isn't, because he's busy with Phoebe.
Aw.
Is it only occultism, or can we do library lore?
Just occultism for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
Yep, you don't find anything else out.
Not even Ruckus?
No, not even Ruckus.
Alright. Sweet. All right.
We'll
Ruckus
be
is
back.
investigating this gross room. Did we already investigate this gross room?
I'm guessing that's like his secret bedroom with his nasty
Yeah.
yellowed pillow, because you don't understand the comfort of a man's yellow pillow.
Yeah,
God,
this
that
is just like
fucking
his
post
nasty
hurts
ass
me.
room. After looking through, you don't find anything of note.
I'll find that post. Hang on. Because it kills me.
Are we staying here long enough to research stuff?
If you want to.
Here it is.
Yeah, thanks. No.
Awful.
Awful.
Time to throw that pillow. Time to throw that pillow away after a while.
Man, the yellow pillow.
Tina, I don't remember how to do this. How do you post images so people can see them in the Roll20 chat?
Oh,
This is
there is a
important.
macro for it.
Oh, I see. So we can show chat the audience,
Yeah.
the gross pillow.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
As if Zarwin's yellow pillow.
Let
That's
me
stinky.
grab the URL.
You didn't even show chat the brain bug from the net room over, but the pillow we must show them.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Listen, the
we can do that
pillow is
later.
important.
Next time we see the brain
Yeah,
bug.
next time we see Brain,
There's a couple things we should show them.
Yeah.
Let me get that.
Alright.
Because there's that.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
The Dracula,
The Dracula.
who is definitely a Dracula
It's Dracula.
and not a ghost.
Look at him. Draculas are
Yeah,
green.
it's-
I'm still so happy with how those tokens turned out.
They're
Pat
good.
self on shoulder again and again and again and again.
Been waiting for those to come out.
If we're about
Or
to spend
to
2
come up
hours,
anyway.
if we're about to spend 2 hours here, Dirge wants to read about the Star of the Scope.
Yeah, disgusting. Okay, so yeah, research time. Moving on. Research the
Thanks,
gross
Jake.
yellow pillow and get
Make some rolls to get that
70,000
pillow out of here.
experience. Also, did everyone give themselves experience before when?
No,
I
you didn't.
did.
give
Oh,
it to us.
I
did
typed it.
not.
We
There's
gotta-
that
um,
too.
He did.
There's
It's
the-
we had 100.
We're at
Everyone
450
should
now.
be at 450. Yeah, it was 120, I
Oh.
believe. So everyone should be at 450 from beating that asshole.
There it is.
Now you just have to farm his ghost and level up infinitely.
No.
Christ.
How did you do 290 plus 150 and get 450?
Did we get experience something else?
No.
I've been keeping it
Can I
updated
see
on
it?
my end, and
Oh,
I'm at
okay.
450 now. So everyone just put yourself at
Yeah,
450.
We
I
fought,
missed
'cause I
one.
think we
Yeah.
fought the hands. I don't remember how
The
much. I don't
hands
think
gave a
we-
little bit, but everyone should be
I
at
Yeah.
450
Yeah,
now.
I probably missed something. Anyway,
That's okay.
I'm pretty sure I missed the hands.
Let me know about the Star of the Scope. What do I roll?
Yep. Okay. Hold on. Let me close a lot of these. I got too much shit in the way.
What do I roll?
Okay. Habit-a-bit-a-bee, can go to you.
That's the macro for the tech stuff.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay.
And then you just put the URL in the thing. When it'll give you a little box and you slap the URL in there and boom, done.
I see. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Starloscope. Yep. You have his laboratory notes now. So yeah. Library lore or occultism or religion. And you can still use Arwen's journals for this too. You have a lot of points
Religion.
you can use.
Let's go.
Religion. Yep. We'll use Zarwin's journal for that because that'll clear that one out.
Yeah.
So you have max points on that. Okay, so let's see. Gosh, I feel like, let's see.
Ruckus sits with the Dirge.
So you technically know this one. You technically know this one now, so I'm going to...
Keep learning stuff faster than we research.
Yeah, just because you got it. You got that. So you do learn... Let's see, you're going to learn that. Do you learn the thing here with this many points? Let's see, 2, 4... That puts you at 5. Yeah, 2 from the Secret Study, 2 from Zarwin's Journals, 1 from Dreams. Okay, So I'm skipping ahead a little bit. You don't unlock the one between these, but you do automatically... Oh, excuse me. Unlock what you would get at 9 research points, which is you learn the scope's abilities as if they exceeded at a check to identify magic. And I already told you, maybe I could have just been mysterious about it, but yeah, we'll just skip the in-between one, and that one.
It's okay. Dirge
sure.
found the scope and was like, "Ha! I have a journal for this," and read it.
Yep,
And
you more or less are able to see how it works. I don't see why you wouldn't at that point.
All right.
Does anyone else want to do any other researches on stuff?
We finished researching the guy
on ISF Zarwin?
Yeah.
Let's see. With everything you have right now, there's more stuff in the mansion that can get you more points, but you haven't found those things yet. So let's see. Zena's journal's maxed. Research ahead of time matched. Zarwin's journal matched. There's one more. There's a couple more things that can grant you points for him. Dreams are maxed.
Jesus.
There is some more things in the house that can get you more research on him, but right now you have no books left to read about him.
In the laboratory, there's a bunch of books. Eyeballing.
Yeah, Phoebe learned what he wanted to know. That was literally his main goal, was just to figure out the mystery of Garrick. So he's just snuggling.
Ruckus, exhausted and full of death, holds
also,
Dirge like a teddy bear.
All right, I guess nobody is good. For the rest of the campaign, nobody researches but Dirge. Okay.
Let's see. Garrick's
we
distracted.
Do more for the scope?
There's more for the scope. Yeah, you just got the
if we can use library lore, I'll help with that.
I think, yeah, I can set library lore.
Oh, God.
You're doing scope. Sorry, hold on. So yeah, you just unlocked Zarwin's laboratory notes. Oh, I can tell you what that will help with, which is most everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use his laboratory notes to research the Ashen Man, the Dominion of the Black,
yes!
the Order of the Starless Knight, the Starless Scope, Jakuth, and the Void Mirror.
Ruckus researched the Ashen Man.
Get that man.
Okay, Ashen Man. And
Ruckus
which should be easier than dreaming about him.
Listen, Ruckus will give himself all the ghosts in the world to combat the Ashen Man.
Oh wait, we just didn't just say we got more about the Void Mirror in this room?
Did we?
There is more about the Void Mirror from his notes
Oh,
as well.
fuck the Ashen Man.
Yeah.
Fuck the Ashen Man.
Yeah, sorry, you guys absolutely have more options. I apologize. Yep, technically you have... No one has maxed anything on books for the Void Mirror yet. Like, there's still points in all the books you've unlocked for the Void Mirror.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get another point from the Secret Study, you can get 2 more from Zarwin's journals, and then 3 more from his laboratory
it was just
notes.
Dreams we maxed for that one.
Yeah, dreams are maxed, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but dreams are maxed. But book learning is still very possible, and there's a ton of different books if people want to just work on the Void Mirror with different sets of books. So
Ruckus goes to war with the Void
yeah,
Mirror.
we can do. You said library lore can do for that.
Library lore or occultism. Garrick will take a book. Okay.
Dirge throws a Void Mirror book at Phoebe. Here, Phoebe, reading club.
Here, we can read it together, and they find a little spot to sit down and snuggle up and read a boring ass book.
It's about space, Phoebe.
Right here.
You're about space, right?
Phoebe gives the most deadpan look he can. I didn't have much choice in the matter, dear.
Okay. Phoebe, you don't have library lore, so you can give me an occultism check.
Okay. Bad.
He is not engaged.
Dirge, was that 24 religion for the Void Mirror?
No, that was.
Or was that a different one?
I was.
Oh, that's right. You already did yours. This is,
yeah,
okay,
I got
so
mine.
everyone else
everybody else.
Right.
The same
okay, well, Phoebe fails. Oleander just barely fails, but Ruckus and Garrick pull through. Let me jump in. Okay, so let's say Ruckus is using the secret study books. We'll max that one out, and then Garrick will use Zarwin's journal. We'll put a point in that. Okay, so let me recalculate the total here. So that's 3 plus 2 plus 5, so that's 10, I think, total. Oh, did I forget? You know
Yeah,
what?
that's 10.
I might have forgotten to unlock something before, but I can do this now.
The mirror.
Yes, the Void Mirror. Ruckus, I'm going to say you discover this specifically because you've been all about the Void Mirror.
Yes!
So you find this out in your book. So this was actually supposed to be gotten at 9 points, but we'll say you just get it now. It's fine. So, you, Ruckus, discover the Void Mirror's basic non-activation functions, but not the eerie side effect of feeling like something watches them when they look into the mirror, or the fact that the mirror can hold Jakuth's transformation in check while mounted in the Cosmic Crypt.
Wait.
It's gotta go back in the fucking frame!
Oh,
Wait,
why is it...
but-
but not the
but
eerie.
not? What do you mean, but
What?
not?
Hold on. What?
Oh, why is that... Ah, fuck. Why is
Did
that
you
in there?
just give us secret information? Alright.
Maybe.
That's fine. That's fine. What are its basic non-activation functions?
Okay, so let me save that. Goodbye.
Retcon. Delete it.
Redcon.
I don't know anything.
We
Like,
don't
why is
know
that?
this.
Well, that's my
all
fault
over
for not
again.
reading it ahead of time. Okay.
Mandrake.
Oops. Okay.
That's
Void
alright.
Mirror, Void Mirror,
Everybody,
Void Mirror.
white out your memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Void Mirror, non-activation things. Boy.
We're just gonna have to read more about it if we want to know that thing that we've been guessing about the Void Mirror for like...
Yeah, the
So
thing I
fucking right about
theorized
it.
immediately.
Ruckus is still at war with the Void Mirror. Ruckus
Mhm.
will
Yep.
learn about the Void Mirror.
Damn.
He's-
Ruckus, avenge me!
The Void
Ruckus
Mirror
is...
reaches out and deletes the knowledge from Ruckus's brain, so he's gotta keep learning.
How dare you make Ruckus learn? Listen, it's fine. Ruckus is actively sleeping with the Void Mirror under his cot.
Yeah.
Well, it's to keep Ruckus in check.
Listen, it's a big mirror. It's gotta go somewhere. And Ruckus isn't afraid of it, apparently.
Literally, like a few sessions ago, Miirshroom and I were chatting about like theories about what the hell to do with the Void Mirror because we had seen it in the observatory, and I was just like, maybe we gotta put it back. And Miirshroom's like, I don't know.
You're right. I was the one who didn't believe. You were the one who knew.
Yeah, that's my fault for misreading that. Oops. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
you
That's okay.
when you can use the mirror to get a +3 item bonus to astronomy lore or perception checks made while using the mirror.
Hmm.
Or perception checks made while using the...
Are we just gonna truck it around
I guess.
corners?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Excuse
This applies to when looking at the sky. I'll add that in.
Okay. I was
Holy
like,
fuck.
excuse me?
We're
Just
gonna do
happened.
it like Perseus and look around corners, right?
We've been getting a lot of stuff about looking at the sky. I'm getting the feeling we should be looking at the sky.
I feel like there's something we need to do with or in
In
the
the sky.
observatory.
Mm,
Since its
A
entire
mystery.
purpose is to look at the sky. Hey, this is probably stupid and worthless, but we have the blueprints for the ceiling. Can we fix the door? Or the
I don't know. Is any of our
the
crafting
closing?
high enough to do
No,
a
I
full
don't
ceiling
think so.
repair like
Not.
Reno Man?
But like, why else would they give us that though?
I don't know. I don't think any like player character at this stage with like the levels the adventure has in mind would be even able to fix that unless they totally specced out in crafting.
I mean, I feel like
to sell.
game design brain says that we got the blueprints for a reason, but I can't imagine what it could possibly be. Maybe I'm thinking maybe I'm giving it too much.
Well, I think that room is destroyed now, so
yeah, I think the entire
Oh
like,
yeah,
entire
the
attic
crab
area
definitely
is
just like walked
trashed.
through that wall. That room is full of crab debris.
she has a thing that's helping with crafting checks, doesn't she? Because Ruckus gave it to her.
I think so.
Yeah, she's got crafter's tools.
No, I already had crafter tools, but he gave me a thing
I feel like Ruckus just like finds shit and then hands it to people. Yeah, we found that in the observatory.
A +1 item bonus to crafting checks. It helps with repairing objects, but we don't have the blueprints to the Starless Scope, and the other blueprints, I don't know where those weren't saved. So I don't know where those are. I cannot reread them, they're not here.
I think the only blueprints we found were for the fucking roof.
Yeah, that was it.
Can you add the roof blueprints to the loot so we can read them?
Yeah, let me find those. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I will. This might take a minute.
Okay. Take your minute.
I'm not on. I'm not at 100% today because I spoiled a big thing.
It's all good.
You're fine.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. I figured you guys would have tried that eventually anyway, but yeah.
We would have kept attacking the Void Mirror with books.
Listen, Ruckus will fight the Void Mirror with his bare hands.
It's just fucking Punch Out for the Wii.
Or maybe it's a Kuth we have to attack with books to learn that knowledge.
I don't want to fight that thing. Phoebe, he kind of hums and haws a little bit. He's thinking, well, it seems we're on track for saving existence in its entirety. He sits on that for a moment. I mean,
oh, you mean on track as in that this is our quest now, not that we're making good progress on it.
I wouldn't go so far as to say quest. That seems a bit cliche, but
Dirge?
I'd just say that's what we're doing now. But oh goodness, I would never have expected that all this would be hiding in this little house.
Cults are a hell of a thing.
Oh yes, indeed.
Oh,
that's a pretty big house.
Yeah, pretty big.
Thing.
when I'd left home, I had the thought of, living a fulfilling life and doing my own thing, but goodness, I never in a million years would have anticipated that this would have happened.
Well, if we make it out of here and save the world, you can go back home and tell your sister that you saved the world and shove it in her face.
Oh, she'd never believe me.
We would tell her.
I don't think she'd believe you either.
Oh, okay.
Dirge, like, well, I tried. Leave.
No, she was rather convinced of my shortcomings.
I have an aunt.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, I have an aunt.
An aunt?
Yeah.
What? You remember that? You remember that you have an aunt?
No, that would
wait.
Phoebe grimaces. Phoebe grimaces a little bit. Yes, I believe one might classify that as an estranged aunt.
A strange aunt?
He kind of smirks a little bit. Oh, don't tell her that. My goodness. Yes, darling, I have a half-sister. And a stepfather, and a mother, and an ancestor. Well, a great ancestor, technically, but... He kind of makes a face. They're not really relevant. Especially since I have not spoken with them in years. And I have no intentions of doing so anytime soon. Even if the world were ending. No, sir.
Yeah, well, I, for one, Ruckus is like, have a big family. He picks up Dirge like a football. That I would rather live through the apocalypse.
Yes. Well, we can't all be so fortunate, Ruckus. Phoebe says in his nice gold emblazoned jacket and his nice complexion and fancy hair.
I would also like for my tribe to live through the apocalypse wherever they are. The world's big and they could be anywhere, but if the whole world's destroyed, that's a... yeah, they will. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I mean,
Look, that's why we're gonna stop the apocalypse and we're gonna track down your goblins.
Yep. Something to
Yes,
look forward to.
that does sound lovely.
They all need something to look forward to.
I mean, I guess I would have liked to have spoken to them at least once more, but he makes another face. Probably not for the best.
I wonder what you had that Zarwin needed. He never really explained that.
Body.
Phoebe stares. Did you miss the part where I punched Garrick in the face?
I mean, you... But, like... Why didn't you just take the bug alien body? It's been here all along.
I have a feeling those two are working together for something.
I don't know. I think he
well, I
specifically
guess so.
wants a humanoid body, perhaps?
I mean, the sun is a star.
And it probably helps that I'm going to live a very long time. I only recently stopped aging, you know.
Oh.
Garrick looks at the remains of the brains, looks back at Phoebe and looks back at the brains, and like looks again at Phoebe and just like taps his forehead.
What?
Well, I don't know.
He just
What
wanted your brain?
Maybe.
Ugh.
Like he was gonna walk into that room over there to that other alien and be like, yo, take my brain out.
Maybe.
Phoebe grimaces.
That's a
This is what I
crazy
have.
hustle. Ghost possesses person, gets them to walk onto the operating table, brain gets taken out.
I wonder how
This
long
is
that Ruckus, like, I wonder how long that bug has been in there. Like, no one's been in this house for years, right? Whose brains is he taking?
Well, we don't know
Oh.
for certain. We just know that
Maybe like
some peoples have been experimented on.
well, like that
You
guy
might
in the
get the
kitchen.
inclination that he's glancing at Garrick a little bit.
Yeah, Garrick and that guy in the kitchen. People who just wander in here. Takes the brains. It's like...
I don't think the
Ruckus, like,
skeleton in the
there
kitchen
was a
got
skeleton in the kitchen.
Israel couldn't kill that one, remember?
Yeah, but could have come with other people who came in like other doors. And
Phoebe considers
It's not really
this.
that
Down
hard
here.
to get into the house, honestly.
Nope.
Well,
You just poke the bubble and it pops and it lets you in.
And it
You should
kills
get out
all
of
of the
here.
birds.
You should get out of here before that comes back.
He cups his chin a little bit and thinks. So if Thomas was from 60 years ago, and then and he's like looking at like Garrick and like, and that is recent looking. This could have been a long con, or rather, this could have taken a very long time.
I am suddenly afraid that the call has come back. We should go.
Yes,
check on
that's. Oh, and we can go sleep in the in the little cabin. Doesn't that sound nice, darling?
Ruckus puts Dirge down so
Garrick
Dirge may
nods
move
and
freely.
helps Phoebe up.
Oh, thank you, dear.
And they walk hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dirge claps.
We don't need applause, darling. Although I won't say no.
Dirge thumbs
Garrick
up.
shrugs, just used to it all by now. Like, meh.
Garrick has decided he's done asking questions and commenting on strange behavior.
Phoebe is just a weird one. I'm sorry, man.
Oleander, join us.
Oh yeah.
Come on, darling. We're not staying here.
Everyone into teleport.
There's a cat on my desk. I'll be there in a
There's
second.
Light
Oh.
armor.
I'll drag you. Yoink.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had to check who can all wear the chain shirt. And I think everyone can except Dirge, because they're a non-armor spellcaster.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm positive Rucko can wear it.
Chain shirt, let's see, +2 to AC, so it'd be +3 instead. Here's all the chain shirt. Biz.
I'm government assigning the chain shirt to Ruckus because he gets into things' faces and then gets ganked.
Yeah, Garrick doesn't need it.
That's true. He needs
I
that.
think. No,
And now Phoebe has range. He's okay.
Technically, Ruckus should be at range, but I will forever make characters that I intend to be ranged, and then they will just get into everyone's faces. I remember Maggie. It was supposed to be a ranged support, and would just 1v1 everything constantly.
So it's like a real mantis.
Listen.
My goodness.
Maggie.
Oh, Maggie, I can't hear. I'm hard.
You heard Macadamia.
Listen, Macadamia will never 1v1 anything. She will cry. Macadamia will make other people 1v1 things for her while she bursts into tears.
Oh.
Don't awe her, she's stupid.
Where are we? Oh, in the library. Hello.
You guys end up back up here. I believe these are the stairs you took to get down.
It was.
Mm-hmm. Dirge puts her hand through the window.
You put your hand through the window. No call is active.
Alright.
Looks like we're in luck. And how late does it look like? How long are we in there?
It's looking like it's getting pretty late in the day. The sun hasn't gone down yet, but it probably will in a few hours.
Alrighty. I am due for a bath. I am now covered in more cuts than I started with, and Phoebe, like he like kind of like peeks under his shirt a little bit, just goes, "Ugh, yeah, I'm bruising." That was a horrible experience, my god.
Yeah, you don't fucking say.
Do you have any idea what it's like to be watching everything unfold in front of you but having no control to do anything?
Yeah.
Horrible!
Well,
Phoebe stares back.
next time we fight him, unless we can figure something out ahead of time, we can figure out a plan for that. There must be something we can use against him. Something in this house. He's tied here, right? That's how ghosts work. There's something keeping him here, or something he hates, or...
I mean, he had his wife's and children's remains hidden away.
There's the brain.
I'm
brain clock
thinking
might know
more
something.
so his regret, perhaps?
I tried to make him feel regret. He was not having it.
I don't think regret is the primary emotion here.
Yeah, I don't think ghosts are very...
No, everything went downhill because he betrayed his family, yes?
Uh-huh.
Yes, we found out he cheated on his wife with someone.
Perhaps she's the key?
Oh, we got books about her.
What else do we know about her?
I mean, she had given him that ring that got his hand chopped off in the first place, right? And then in turn, that caused him to go into a rage and kill her.
She tried to burn the manor down.
Maybe his hand, or the hatchet?
Or the ring.
Oh, that could be.
Oh, the ring I have in my pocket?
Yes. Rings are very significant to humans in romance culture.
Dirge has the hand with the finger.
Phoebe grimaces. That
the
might
ring on it.
do something.
Like
Keep that in mind.
Throw it at him next time?
Or just wave it at him, I don't know. Whatever gets a reaction, maybe.
Yeah, the only things you know about Fulvia are in her notes listed here.
Yeah. Yeah, and they had that poor wee one upstairs who
We could
got
sit here and
smothered.
we could sit here and read a bit more in the other +1 room.
Oh, she's the one who tried to burn the manor down.
Yeah, she tried to burn the manor down, and she got sent to Daracol Asylum. And since she's a half-elf, they, live a long time, so there's a chance she's still there, but you don't know that for sure.
I don't think we have time to go visit the asylum. We're like,
Oh no, that's super far
we're
away.
on the clock here.
That is
Yeah.
outside the scope of this adventure.
That is after we're done here. We can maybe go bug her.
We are on the clock.
Mm-hmm. Phoebe ponders. I think it may be in our best interest to just not remain here. We don't know what the scope of his regeneration entails.
It's probably related to heat motions, to the everything. Probably regenerates at the same rate everything else does.
Possibly. I'm not sure. We don't know for certain. I don't think everything is on the same clock, so to speak. Because he points upstairs a little bit. They seem to be a lot faster than everything else.
Upstairs?
Yes. The two women made of paint.
Oh. Maybe that's just because we wished real hard for them to come back faster. Because we wanted
I
to talk
don't think wishing has anything to do with it, dear.
Wish does
He
a
has a
lot, though.
Nice smile.
Yeah,
I
wish does a
think
lot. Oleander says wish does
Yeah,
a lot.
the Ruckus looks at Oleander like, pretty sure wishes do a great deal.
That's true.
But,
what do you
I
say,
think
darling?
It was like 6 or 7 days ago that the call was last up. So, that's probably coming back.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's probably due for a
perhaps.
reset soon.
So, would you say perhaps a week then is the respawn, so to speak, for that?
I guess we won't know until another week has passed.
Ruckus like, I don't want another whole week.
Which,
Phoebe
so it's
mental
day.
math.
So the last time we respawned was on day 7. It's day 12 now. So, in theory, assuming it is a week, in 2 days it would respawn again.
Yeah, Phoebe does mental math. That would be in 2 nights? Approximately then? Because it's only been a week or so. Week and a bit. It feels longer though, doesn't it? Oh my goodness.
Well, I think we should read a couple more books before leaving.
Okay.
I agree. I think maybe he must have some kind of weakness. There has to be some sort of key.
I'm
no ghost expert, but based on what I've seen, right? Any more books for ISFZOR? I think those are all maxed out. Yeah, he's maxed out.
Well,
Garrick will do some stuff for Fulvia. Because there's a couple things you guys can do for Fulvia. You can still dream about her. You can still get a point from Zedna's journals, and then some from
Have we gotten any information on anything that mentions brains? That's like a readable topic? Because there's been a lot of brain stuff, but I feel like brains haven't been coming up like in
the writing itself.
Yeah, like there's so much brain stuff actively happening, but no brain stuff within the the lore. And I think Ruckus is like, we need to figure out what the fucking brain stuff is.
I think
right,
the Ashen Man's most likely to have something about that.
Phoebe will help with that. So he was doing Fulvia?
Yeah, that's a library, occultism, or a society.
I'll do society.
A society?
Phoebe reads over his shoulder, reads all the bits about, like, public affairs and stuff.
Okay, we'll say that succeeds. We'll clear out Zedna's journals, so we can max out the points on that. So that's 2 from her, 3 from Dreams, and I want to say that's it. Anything at 5 points? No. But that's still a step closer.
Do we have any more stuff for the Dominion of the Black? We haven't done that very much.
Let's see.
And the
You have
Dominion
the...
of the Black
So you have
is
a lot of...
the aliens.
You do have a lot of books for that. You haven't used the Librarian's Quarters books for that yet. You've completed the library books and the secret study books. There's still the notes from Fulvia's room. And then you now have Zarwin's laboratory notes, which also...
Cool.
Yeah, so you have a lot of options for that.
The Dominion of the Black is the aliens, and the aliens are
More
the
or
ones
less.
doing the brain stuff, so Ruckus is gonna focus on that. He's gonna set aside his spiritual war with the Void Mirror just this
Understandable.
once to research some fucking aliens.
Okay.
Dirge will join.
Okay, so that's library lore or occultism.
Just the occultism button. I click a button. I click a button for
that
occultism.
succeeds. Oh, a
Virgo.
crit. Okay.
Hooray.
So I'm going to award you guys 3 points total for that one. So that's a crit. So Ruckus, we're going to do 1 point for the Librarian's Quarters, and we're going to do Dirge. You'll look through Fulvia's notes and clear out that one for 2 points. That's 3 more total.
Hooray.
Okay, so let's see. That's 1 from the Librarians. That's 2. Oh boy. Let me just add 3 there. So that's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 7 from your books. And 4 from Dreaming puts you at 11. And nothing from there.
Affinity for stealing thoughts, inhabiting bodies, or eating memories.
Oh,
Yeah,
did I not?
okay.
Okay, here's another thing I guess I forgot to add. You're close to your next thing, but here's something anyway. This is something you would have gotten at 9 points. An ancient order of Desnans, known as the Order of the Starless Night, once fought against the Dominion's influence in pre-Earthfall Fazalon. This unlocks the Order of the Starless Night topic, which you already have.
Ah,
Which we already.
or back.
But if you didn't, then there you go.
So the people who made the scope were fighting. I bet they made it to keep an eye on the Dominion to make sure they weren't coming
And
over
the
here.
mirror was by them too, right? So I think
Yeah,
it was,
so they were watching the sky to make sure the aliens weren't coming to steal their brains.
Oleander, I think you're the only one who hasn't made a check yet. Is there anything you want to look at?
Yeah. Is there anything else we can do for Flavia there?
Yes, there definitely is. You can, for Fulvia, you can use Zarwin's journals
Library
or
lore.
Fulvia's library lore. Oh yeah. Here, we'll say you use that will clear out Zarwin's journals for that. So that's 6 total from your books and 3 from Dreaming. So 9. Yep, you unlock something at 8 points. Is there anything else from her? So let's see, hold on. So let's see, yeah, 6 plus 3 is 9, and there's nothing else for that. Okay. Fulvia had a son named Anatolian, I have mentioned, under confidence, to the Darikol Asylum doctors that she smothered him during her nervous breakdown. No record of what happened to her son's body can be found.
See.
Oh, that make me upsetty.
I'm willing to bet it was a I have to kill him before the apocalypse does situation, because she was losing her fucking mind.
And she was digging real deep into this shit, so she probably had a nervous break.
That and me, Nico, am aware that the Dominion of the Black are full of creatures that cause madness.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Listen, the Dominion of the Black is one of the few Pathfinder things that I'm heavily aware of.
She stared into the void mirror, and the void stared back.
Yeah, Ruckus, be careful.
Don't listen.
Yeah? Listen. Nothing. Actually, wait a minute. We're in the library, so A 19. Actually, hold on. I think Garrick's failure might be a success, actually, instead. Oh, yeah, it sure is. Okay. So actually, that nets you guys another point. We'll just take a point from here. Does that change anything? Let's see. 2, 4... 2, 4... Wait. Wait, that's actually...
The name Anatoly sound familiar to you, Garrick? It's one of your personalities.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's not that there's multiple people in there, it's that he's made up of multiple people's memories. Is what I'm gathering, because you seem to be one whole conclusive person.
Which means Zarwin was working with the Dominion of the Black, right? Because that's what they do.
They make people?
No. No, they mess with memories.
Phoebe has like his hand on top of Eric's, and he's just kind of rubbing like small circles on it, just to kind of like, just like a soothing method.
It's, well, I don't know, with what everyone guessed before, this one doesn't seem too bad, although I feel bad for the lives lost used to create me.
He look stitched together? Like, how even?
Do you want to examine him?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
You know what? Phoebe might too, just because he's been so invested.
The most that he'll do is get a little grumpy that he's getting so crowded, but oof, okay. Yeah, you guys look trying to see if there's like a seam where like brain surgery would happen, right? Because like that's the obvious thing you'd look for. But no, man, it's clean. Like you look under his hair to the best of your ability, you don't see anything.
Phoebe kind of runs a hand along the scar, like right across his face. I can't see anything.
Well, if it has been a long time, then maybe it would have healed by now.
He just kind of goes back to rubbing little circles on his hand. I don't know if this is more for Phoebe or Garrick at this point, though.
Garrick leans in and lets you do it. He does not object.
Which room were the aliens in? The ones who were building
the bat aliens? They were in the kitchen upstairs. I can drag you over to it because you've more or less revealed this whole map now. It was in this room down here.
Okay.
Which is not. Is it above?
It's above where his Ramelkin is, like right above.
Yeah, and is where his Ramelkin is above where the brain alien is? I'm trying to think about the
No,
geography.
I think we went through the wrong
No, I don't
way.
think it is.
The brain alien, I think, is like more over here.
So I'm assuming it's more like in the ballroom, sort of, like right under here.
So there
Ruckus
must be...
is taking numbers and putting them together.
Is there another level of the basement?
There must be.
As far as you know, up, yes? Yeah, you haven't explored everything yet, so you don't know.
We should try the cellar tomorrow, perhaps. Unless you want to do the other laboratory first.
Ruckus succeeded the check a while back for the to identify them as worshipping Nyarlathotep, right?
Yep. Yeah, you know all that.
Does he get any information about Nyarlathotep? Me, Nico.
I know
so
you
much.
know.
But Ruckus, how much does Ruckus know? Because I think Ruckus has been this has been like stuck in his craw for a while now, where he's like, that's a weird puzzle piece for Nyarlathotep to have been introduced. What does that have to do with anything?
You haven't seen too much around the house that sort of designates his influence. From what you can tell, those aliens, you know, already worshipped him, showed up to do what it is they do, and just got stuck here. So you
We're
don't know
only
how big of a
two.
player Nyarlathotep is. You know Chakutha is a big player, and obviously
Yeah,
Ayatollah
Chakutha's
is, but aside from that,
huge.
I mean, I'm here. I worship Shaylin, and Shaylin's presence isn't really here.
Well,
I guess they're
yeah,
trying to make
but
art in some rooms, but
why
like,
were they
eh.
here in the first place? What were they doing?
Phoebe ponders.
You can give me. I want to say it's an occultism check. Let me find those guys again. Just if you want to find out like what they're usually about, like what their deal is.
What? Like those fuckers, we fought them, and they're like, we're hanging out, we're stuck on Earth, we're worshipping Nyarlathotep. Why?
It would be.
What's
It
going
would be
on?
a society check for these
Jesus
guys.
Christ.
If you
Phoebe
want to try to remember
ponders.
anything.
There were many of the
That fits.
corpses up in the observatory, yes? Perhaps that's
Yeah.
where they had come in from?
Well,
I mean,
I
that's
guess
also where we
so.
found Mir, right?
They must have, and then they got fucked up by that crab, and then the crab died because it got stuck too. But we
Yeah,
know
that
why the
seems to
crab
be
was here,
true.
kind of. It's doing brain stuff, but what were they doing?
How did they all get in the observatory?
I
Again.
assume the observatory was broken and open, and since they're coming from space, they just airdropped themselves.
The mirror was in there, yes? We don't quite know its abilities. Perhaps it works as a doorway?
I think, well, we know that it watches the sky.
Hmm.
And it was in the observatory. I'm assuming it was part of the observation tools.
Hmm.
Should we like
and the
go
crab
back
was
up there
huge
tomorrow and see what's like, you know, what the damage was?
Yeah.
I don't think that would be safe.
Well,
The building's barely
gonna
structurally
respawn.
sound.
Go up
Well,
as far as
we can check. Garrick says a little proudly, I can move anything out of the way if I need to.
Ruckus is like, I mean, the crab's not gonna respawn because he's dumb.
Phoebe arches an eyebrow. He was talking about structural integrity.
It could become a ghost crab.
Well, there's probably lots of... I mean, I don't know how the stairs look, but it might be full of debris if it just exploded out of the ceiling, right?
The hatchet became a ghost hatchet.
Possibly it did even more damage.
No, but I mean, it could become a ghost crab because the hatchet became a ghost hatchet.
I don't really think there was anything in the crab. Like, the crab seemed like it was a pretty zombie creature. I don't think there was anything to ghost.
Do we need to worry about that hatchet again? Is it going to be outside?
Probably. Absolutely. I mean, maybe not now, but eventually, yeah.
Be wary leaving today?
Even though we unplugged the brains?
Do you want to stay in this house?
I don't want to stay in this house.
No, of course I don't want to stay in the house. I'm just saying perhaps the axe is back up and doing its rounds again.
Well, I mean, that's probably take longer than it. When did they crab? Like 2 days ago?
A day ago.
I think the crab was a day ago.
Yeah, it took it a while to come back. I don't think it's back already.
I'd rather not test our odds. I'd like to be careful considering everything that we're dealing with. And the circumstances, you know.
Ruckus shrugs.
I'm delicate cargo.
Uh-huh. Okay.
He smiles a little proudly at that. Oh, that used to get me free sailing trips.
That how we got the boat across the sea?
Oh, it was more than just that, darling. I'd also agreed to be the captain's eyeballs Garrick a little bit.
The captain's what?
I am ready to go. Garrick stands up like, we know.
How do you get free travel?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'm old enough.
We still don't know how old she is.
You're still my baby, and I'm not going to do that yet.
We'll tell you when you've been alive again longer. Ruckus picks up Dirge. Alright. We're going.
Oh, that kind of stuff. Okay.
Staggers, stumbles, almost trips. I will neither confirm nor deny.
I think Eric's in this outfit, actually. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me check. Garrick stands by the window and waits for something to come by. After like 2 minutes, nothing does. Alright.
Deposit Dirge.
It might be fine.
Okay, Phoebe takes Garrick's hand.
He takes it, leads him outside.
I like how willing Dirge is to simply be picked up and carried around.
Ruckus
That's how
knows
you
what
grab
he's
ducks,
doing.
right?
They're just thinking bird thoughts.
Dirge is small and polite. Ruckus is like, I can pick you up. It's fine.
It's just that Brazilian meme of timing bird chirps to music.
Oh, yeah. We're all about that.
Ruckus does like to pick up a small Dirge. Why? He's just doing it. This is a habit that has been cultivated over years of knowing each other.
The other one is grabbing Phoebe by the halo and yoinking him around like a dumb bull.
Well, that's what has to happen sometimes when Phoebe refuses to enter a haunted house. The timelines converge.
There you go.
Phoebe looks at the tent. Why are you back?
Oh, your house is gone.
Oh, your stuff's back.
No.
Maybe move your bag and tent out of the way before dropping a house this time.
Yeah, maybe you have to cast magic again.
I don't know how to do it again.
Well,
A wish for a house.
maybe after a good night's sleep you'll remember.
Oh. Alright.
I think you might just need to want the house bad enough.
Is that how magic works? You want it badly enough and then it happens?
No, Ruckus kinda looks rolls his head and it's like, I don't know how magic works.
I mean, that's how it works with my magic, what little I've used of it.
That's how I do lightning and stuff. I really, really, really want something to be on lightning.
Right, and when I do this, Garrick casts Produce Flame and fires in his hand. Normally I just think about, burning something alive.
Yeah.
And he distinguishes the flame, so,
Did you ever figure out any other spells, or is it just the ice one and the fire one? Oh, and that one that makes the weapons shine.
I believe I can also disrupt undead like Dirge does.
Oh yeah, that's another one that I really, really, really wanted to happen, and it happens.
I mean,
all the healing
at
stuff I
first
got
I
afraid
can-
for.
Yes, for me, I usually just have to think of a certain tune, or frequency, rather. But,
It's really hard.
That too. Though sometimes I can just, if I think hard enough, I can, do something like this.
Your moves back, afraid. Oh, that. Okay.
What did you think I was going to do?
Well, I thought you were gonna drop a house on us again.
That didn't even hurt. I was fine.
I could handle it.
I can catch a house with my hands.
A house.
Okay.
Garrick does not elaborate.
Surface pressure.
Just gets over to the fire that's way over here now because the house is in the way.
Yeah, Ruckus pulls the void mirror out of his tent. He's back at this. Listen, Ruckus gets a thought in his head and is like,
What do you want to do with it?
He's nothing really in particular. This is just him being a fucko. He props it up so that it's sitting up, and then he just sits crisscross and stares into it, reveal to me your secret.
You want the starless scope?
Give me a will save.
Oh, perfect. Yes, activate madness. Give me the ghosts. Give me the ghosts. Give me the ghosts.
Oh, for God.
Give me the ghosts.
It's hard to describe this because this is something that Nico would probably like and not be terrified of.
Oh my god.
Give me the ghosts! Give me the madness! Beam it into my brain!
But you look in and your eyes focus on the area between the stars. And in a moment, like as you look at it, the darkness is just full of eyes and they all look back at you. You gain the frightened one condition, which will sort of linger until you stop looking at the mirror.
Yes!
Dude.
Hey, Ruckus, you want the stethoscope to help you look at the mirror better?
I think the mirror's looking at me.
Oh yeah?
Ruckus. Listen. Hold on. We're gonna roll for fight or flight response.
Yeah, as you, like, the more you stare, the more things will happen, so it's up to you if you want to be like, and put it away, or be like, fuck yeah, I stare back.
Low is the stupid one. We're going.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Give me another roll save.
Hold on, let me frighten him.
Feel free to have him properly spooked.
They're just
Let
watching
me-
Ruckus and taking notes, like, the
Is he
patient
still
is
wounded?
getting...
I feel like his
He
wound
was-
should be gone.
He was.
Yeah?
You got the treat wounds earlier, and then after 10 minutes they go away. So you've had time to chill, and you're no longer wounded.
Okay. Oh, I clicked the button. I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. In case anyone wanted to know what wounded does, there it is.
Hooray!
Alright, Ruckus. We'll save. Your lowest save. Go beam the madness into my fucking sanity damage. I want to play Call of Cthulhu in this Pathfinder game.
Yeah, you look at the eyes, and they all look at you. And suddenly everything around you is dark. Dirge, to you, it looks like Ruckus is just looking into a space mirror. You don't see the eyes or any of this, like, spooky shit going on. But Ruckus just has a blank stare on his face. And a little bit of drool coming out of his mouth.
Dirge would like
Oh,
to,
good. He's gone catatonic.
heal Ruckus while he's catatonic. Just to, like,
Well, he's not moving.
like, not really
I
even
s-
related to whatever's happening with the mirror, just to heal his wounds from earlier.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, Ruckus isn't moving. Now is the time.
Let's do the DC 20 check.
Yeah,
Yay! Alright, what was that? 2d8 plus 10?
I believe
You
so.
said?
Yeah, I have to check again, but yeah,
That sounds familiar.
that sounds right.
You
Phoebe
get
sits
24
and
health.
Oh, how fun.
That puts you at max easily.
Thank you, Durgo. God, that really does. Alright.
Ruckus, as you're consumed by the void, you
madness.
find yourself unable to breathe.
Oh, we're in space. Okay.
Does Dirge find that Ruckus is unable to breathe?
With your medicine check, yeah, he seems awfully still, and like, you know how your chest kind of expands and decompresses as you breathe? That's not happening.
Okay, Dirge is gonna pull Ruckus away from the mirror.
Alright, you pull him away from the mirror, and his gaze is broken, and Ruckus, you find yourself back in the world of this.
Ruckus inhales like he's been underwater. Just kind of like
Phoebe just
stumbles
looks,
and falls.
You forget to
he
breathe
looks
there, bud?
unimpressed.
Don't
swear,
look into
like-
the mirror. Ruckus
Oh.
is like, or I don't know, maybe do. Maybe more stuff happens. I don't know.
Gee,
Dude,
it's like I
Ruckus.
warned you not to do that.
It's got secret. No. Ruckus like holds up a hand and is like, no, it's important.
It's like I warned you not
Ah.
to go into that room.
Okay.
And then I
will-
warned you not to look into that mirror.
No, it's important. All of it is important.
I will not look into the mirror with the starless scope. Yet.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Yet. Ruckus takes the mirror and tips it down.
Something you did learn while looking in there.
Yes, give me
Ruckus.
the
You
madness.
feel
Give me
that
the madness.
so it's sort of hard to describe this in game, so I will describe it out of game. So
Give me.
specifically on ways on how to activate or use the void mirror have their own research points, kind of like all your other topics have, but each individual way to activate it, and there are a few, will require weeks upon weeks of research to accumulate the necessary points and make the right checks to
Jesus
learn how
Christ.
these things work. This is for this like. It's sort of like as you were in there, you consumed a lot of knowledge, but it's all kind of gone now. But there's remnants of sort of how to get it back, and it will take a lot of downtime to have this thing fully mastered.
I did not realize that this module expected such a time passage. All right, that's fine.
This is something that could happen over the course of a huge campaign, or like this is something that you could do on the side as you do other things. It's not expected to be all in this session.
That's fine. That's fine. Ruckus is keeping this mirror. Ruckus is. I don't know what happened, but at some point Ruckus was like, "This mirror, I will learn all of its secrets." Okay, what did he get? What did he get? What did he get? Is that what he got? There are many ways to activate the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Out of character, I can say that each attempt at a research point takes like 1 week of just researching this thing and trying to get. This takes a long time to learn how to use because of how powerful this item is. I won't say exactly how powerful it is, but this is like weeks, months.
Powerful enough
maybe
for Ruckus to play Call of Cthulhu.
Maybe, yeah. If you want to play another game, it's going to take months, or maybe if you mess up a lot, years of in-game time.
This is like beyond all the other research that we're. Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, okay.
This would be if we took it with us.
You think he won't?
Well, do you have to be staring at the mirror to unlock its secrets?
More or less, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
based on what Ruckus knows now, that's how he can. There might be other ways to research it, but that's not obvious to you now.
So, I have really bad news about who's just gained like a Call of Cthulhu style obsession. I have really bad news about Ruckus's mental state regarding this mirror.
We knew this was happening. We knew what we were in for. Oh boy.
Phoebe grimaces and watches. Should we confiscate that?
You watch Ruckus push it back under his cot. It's like, that's for later. This is a later problem. I am too exhausted to continue with that for now.
Maybe
Maybe
later.
No, Oleander, absolutely not.
Uncle Ruckus?
No,
Yes.
I forbid it. Do not let her use it.
Not 100% sure. Ruckus says, just continuing to talk while Phoebe yells behind him.
No, absolutely not. No.
Oh,
What did you
no.
Nope. Scoops
Eyes.
her up. Nope.
Lots of eyes and then the void.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty sure
no.
the void was space, not entirely sure.
Nope, absolutely not.
Oh, but there's eyes in space.
Yes, there's many eyes in space. It's a vast, vast place. Absolutely not. Ooh. Does that put us at now? Ooh.
Well, she's being drug away. She's totally mouthing, "Let me see the mirror" when he's asleep.
Oleander,
Ruckus.
did you not just see
Ruckus
what
like,
happened to him?
She didn't say it out loud. What?
You are not looking in that mirror.
Okay.
I mean it. No.
Okay, Oleander says
Oleander.
lying.
Listen to me. I
That
mean
puts
it.
us at
I'm doing this for your
5:30,
safety.
you think?
Mhm.
This is for your own good, okay? No dealing with dark gods in outer space and the farthest reaches of the universe, young lady.
Oh, you know what? I calculated experience points wrong, so I don't know why I thought we were at level 6. We're only level 5.
Yeah.
No.
Get
I want
another 40 experience on top of that, so everyone should be at 570
Yay.
now.
You thought we were
There's
level 6
something.
because we probably should have been before doing
Oh.
that.
Maybe.
You said
Yeah.
470.
I'm probably thinking of something else. I don't know why I keep thinking we're at level 6, we're only level 5. Okay. So everyone should be at
Because
570 now.
5s look like 6s if you have shitty eyesight.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get a little more experience from beating ISF Zarwin based on your level. So
Derek, take it as well.
he will. And that's my fault.
Dirge feeds Garrick a +8.
I just think Dirge is like, Garrick, he's like, huh, and it just like gets he like, as he opens his mouth, the heal beam just goes into his mouth. Oh! all better. Oh,
I
thanks.
just pictured him turning around and like, huh? And then she just fucking slaps him for negative damage.
Then Dirge wants to get up in his face and try another heal check to find out what's with his brain.
Okay.
Medicine check. Oh my god.
Yeah, you look through. I'll say that's not gonna get anything new. You can spend a hero point if you want.
I only have one of those left. No.
That's true. But you do get one at the start of every session, or you have like at least one, so you can always use it in the next session. You'll have one again.
Yeah, I had 2 at the start of this session, and I have 1 now.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're
Phoebe
right.
forgetting.
Wait a minute, you're right. The next session I will get 1 more. You're
But
right.
you don't get
that's-
one more.
that's
You
true.
always start with, like, you
Oh,
don't
okay.
add one on. I'm kind of
Exactly.
house ruling it just
Okay,
because I've been
cool.
doing it this way this whole time. So technically, the way it works is at the end of your session, like, you lose all your hero points, and at the start of the new session, you start with 1. So it's like
Yeah.
important to use them. But I've just been letting you guys like keep them over the course of sessions instead of being like you go back down to 1 and you got to build it up again.
Yeah, so if I go down to 0 now, I get 1 again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You are correct.
Oh, right. Then
So if you wanna, you
I'll try a heal check again on Derek.
can. Okay.
Better.
Yeah, given some time, it takes a while. Garrick just kind of lets you do it. You do find a very small scar in the back of his skull, just like a little one. Very easy to miss before, but it might have to do with that. It also just might be because he got bonked on the head. You're not sure, but it's something.
Dirge, poke. Does Garrick react?
He grumbles a little bit. He's just like, eh. But he lets you do it because he knows it's important for you to figure this out, and really only you could out of everybody find out what the deal is.
Well, head looks pretty intact from here, but I don't know. Maybe they got weird alien stuff.
Maybe. I guess I can
Absolutely.
find
Maybe.
solace in that they did a good job.
Like he could be he could be exaggerating. You could be like 99% one person and then like 2% other people.
Did he say how many people I was? I don't remember.
He said
Ah.
many.
Yeah, he didn't really specify. He just said a lot.
We just know the identity of one so far. And I'm assuming one is named Garrick at least.
There might be some that weren't even original residents of this house.
There's a
Could be
whole
nice.
town for him to use for his
Yeah.
experiments.
That would explain why you recognize the grain silo. Phoebe, forgetting that he's given himself fucking eyeballs, is like right up in Garrick's face, just kind of looking at him a little bit.
They're just unnerved by Phoebe and is going to
Phoebe,
be
you are very
in the distance.
handsome, but I am not used to your real eyes.
What? Looks down. So, oh goodness, I'm sorry. Hang on.
It is
Yeah.
alright, it's just... It's so different. It's not bad, it's just... You get the feeling they're like... I don't know how to describe it, it is so different.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it off. Me?
Who gets plus 25?
Yeah, well,
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
I guess you're the only one left, yeah.
Oh goodness.
Max. That is better.
Max. I'm kind of curious what else I can do with that. I feel like I'm limited in what I can edit, but I can do small changes.
I guess you have time to experiment with it.
I probably do. Barbie doll creak, creak, creak as he turns his head to look at Garrick again.
What?
Lots of time indeed. Oh, nothing, darling.
And on that ominous note, we'll call it there. I have it set to day 13, but that's what it'll be when you guys wake up again. So don't worry
Yahoo.
about that too much. Alright, well, that was awfully spooky. Let's see if it can be spooky next time.
Absolutely can be spooky.
Spooky.
I'm